Hello, hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, last time, fuck, I don't know how to even think about last time. Arcana just can shut down Arcanum apparently, and if that isn't overpowered, I don't know what the hell it is. Um, Also, we saw where is it? Yeah, the kids. Um, uh, fuck it, what's their name? Meryl. Hop up with the kids and all that. As well as Burton going into the door. So yeah, we're gonna see. This is probably just continuing on with that. So let's see. I'm very curious what the hell the boon is. So yeah, let's take a look at part 16. Overexposed. Don't worry, the guide hasn't gone anywhere. Well, let's see about that, huh?
You are the true creator of this boon.
Yeah.
And you are its rightful receiver.
Okay, who the hell is talking then?
Rightful receiver? Then why was it in Arcana's possession? And why was it given to Igor?
You know the ways of time and fate. The boon comes to you only at the proper moment, just as you have come to me.
Okay. Oh, alright. I'm tired of riddles. I don't know anything about time or fate. How do you know me? I'm tired of riddles.
Perhaps on another day I would be willing to solve your riddles, but not now. I want a clear answer.
The answers you seek will come.
You're just talking riddles
They
again.
will find you when the sleeping mind awakens. There is one final veil between you and the truth.
Igor was promised that the boon would protect him, but it didn't. Will that happen to me as well?
I mean, it protected him once, basically. But it was basically a one-time use thing.
The promise still stands. But mortal hands cannot stop the sand from slipping through their fingers.
What are you expecting me to do then?
You need no counsel from me. The boon is already yours. I do not seek to bestow blessings, for
Right.
you need none.
So, are you implying that Burton is, yeah, mortal hands? Are you, is some sort of deity? Or, I mean, she can't withstand the, storm, which seems like a bit stronger than natural phenomenon, so I would not be surprised if Burton was some kind of deity or related to any kind of one.
Vikiju and la regla de mortemuloi.
Vikiju on la regno de mortemuloi.
Oh, that's a different font as well. Oh, wait. Are you back? The flowing dust is blown away, revealing the familiar library, but everything appears hollow and fake, like stage dressing. The light shines colorless and stark.
Timekeeper! Sonetto! Where are you? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
That's Baby. That's Baby Burton's voice and Baby Sonetto's voice, right? It's difficult to make out where Sonetto's voice is coming from.
No. I can't see anything. It's too dark. Sonetto! Where are...
A pair of surprisingly small hands reach out and take hold of the drifting consciousness.
I'm right beside you.
Yep, it's Baby Sonetto. Huh. Is she in the past?
We're in the library. Just us. No students, no staff, no Manus Vindictae.
She knows about Manus Vindicta, this isn't going into the past.
You disappeared after we went through that gate, then reappeared behind me just now.
So why are we in our baby form?
What do you mean you can't see? Has something happened to your eyes? I'm not sure.
Oh,
It's like I've been hit by a flashbang. But I'll manage.
wait, right, she was seeing the way Dr. Doris sees, right? Or Earth sees, right? In the prison chapter, the little snippets we had with Dr. Doris, she saw everything in like black but like outlined white lines. She's seeing like Redoris essentially, and her eyes look a little bit like hollowed out.
You sound different. That's because we're both children again. We look like we did when we were SPDM students. Then this can't truly be reality. It's like what happened in the Amber Room.
We're back in time.
The flow of time has been disrupted. Where did you go after stepping into the gate, Timekeeper? I'm not certain. There was a mist. Or dust. And I heard a voice. It said I already knew how to gain protection from the boon. Then it spoke an incantation. Then... does that mean we succeeded?
I mean, we went back in time. I don't know what hell is we gonna do here. Senna blinks. Her face is a strange mixture of joy and confusion. It's difficult to believe things went smoothly. For her part, at least, it seems as if she's been walking in circles without end.
I repeated the incantation, but I have no idea if it worked. We need to find a way out of this timeline anomaly, if we're to know if it had any effect. Speaking of time, I looked around while you were gone.
Yeah? Little Soneto can't help but feel vexed by how odd the situation is and how somehow the least troubling thing is either student return to childhood, sudden return to childhood.
There are no clocks, calendars, or even yearbooks in this place. Anything that might indicate a date or time is missing. And whenever I try to leave, I just end up back where I started. It's like a maze that won't let us go.
Probably since Verton's the one who needs to actually do the wandering.
Wait, Soneto.
Yep, she's just. Oh, yep, and Fred. This is how Miss Earth saw the world.
What is it? There's a light. A golden thread.
Oh,
I can feel it. Feel her. Her?
the hand gently touches the golden thread. An ethereal, pleasant sound trembles through the space.
It's Meryl.
Oh, Meryl.
But I can't see her anywhere. How do you know it's her? I just... know. I can't explain how.
Far beyond what Soneto's eyes can see, the golden thread stretches outwards towards the darkness until it ends tied into a knot of black nothingness.
The thread's tangled. Meryl may be in trouble. But her knot isn't anywhere close. Soneto, where am I facing?
The window? Following the gaze, Soneto spies the outline of a tower looming down from a distance, or the tower, main tower.
Toward the central watchtower. I tried to find a way there earlier, but I couldn't even manage to leave the library. Let's try following Meryl's thread.
Going through the window,
Take my hand. I'll guide us. You clear the way. Of course. Let's get out of here.
Timekeeper, please tell me where to go. Lead Soneto and Verton out of the maze. Tap the switch, okay. Ah, okay. Okay, so, what do you mean you can't do down, huh? Whatever. Yeah, we need to go this way. Down. Still in the right way. Down again. I need to go in this direction. Path looks familiar. I've walked it before. Huh? How? We've been making our path the whole way. We haven't doubled back at all. I mean, back when we were in school, I used to walk this way all the time. It's a shortcut to Miss Two Fairies. Are you laughing, Soneto? No, Timekeeper. Please take my hand. Haha, very funny. Okay, so yeah, this way. I need to go down again. Let me see if there's a way down somewhere. There it is. Find traces of arcane energy. Maybe the exit's close. Look, is that it? The books here are new. The smell of fresh paper hangs in the air. Those are moths, interestingly enough. Alright, I don't think we're gonna make it. Timekeeper, are you sure we should cross here? The thread seems to extension in this direction. I trust you, but our bodies are a little small right now. We can't reach it up with the mount the books. Yeah, right. Seems a detour is in order. There we go. Yeah, that was a close one. The moment the marble threshold is crossed, the maze-like space begins to collapse behind them. The library is no more than 100 paces behind.
We made it! Good. Then this thread is leading us to exactly where we need to be.
The golden thread winds towards the second floor, where it ultimately tangles in another knot. Guided by instinct, each step draws closer to the thread. Oh, it was Verdun that opened the door! Is that it? Oh, right. We ended up in like a cliffhanger as well with Meryl because we didn't know who opened the door. It was Verdun. Untangle the thing and the door opens. The knot unravels with the slightest touch. As it does, it seems to flow across the back of the hand.
There we go.
Click. The sounds of salvation comes from the door behind them.
Wait. It's open? Amelia, help me open this door.
Yep. Yeah, there it is. They helped Meryl open the door. Okay. They're in the past, affecting the present.
I'm surprised, I must say.
Hey there. We haven't seen the last of you.
Why would anyone else want to talk to you in riddles the same way I do? It's kind of a chore being this vague, to be honest. He has to be getting paid for this.
Are you paid to talk to me?
If only. All I've received in compensation for our little talks is a dry tongue. I've already poured 3 pots of tea today. The only reason I talk to you is because you won't leave my house. What else should I do? I'm not strong enough to throw you out. My only defense is a razor-sharp wit, though it seems to never cut you deep enough to matter. I swear at times I think you've been glued into that chair.
Well, we'll be saying our goodbyes soon, after this storm ends, I'm pretty sure.
Never mind. Sometimes we just have to accept the little disappointments in life. That old dust whines about the plaster figures intruding in his room. But that's all he's done so far. If he wants to take over from me, do let me know. If it means not having to come up with any more riddles, I'll even let him sit in my chair.
Okay. Interesting. Hope in her heart, huh? Alright, let's take a look at the strategic sandbox for this. Just the normal stuff, really, yeah. Yeah, accidentally locks the door in the central watchtower, who is still in the real world. Alright. Right. Alright. 22 minutes later. We should be really close to the storm hitting. A single candle light cannot fill an empty room. Oh man, what the hell's... The council chambers on the 5th floor is nearly overflowing.
I never would have expected so many Arcanists to risk their lives for the Foundation, even with their powers taken away from them.
You underestimated them, just as you've always underestimated what solidarity can accomplish.
Solidarity. I never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
An alternative voice from the podium puts an end to the bickering.
Inside this room are all the surviving members of the committee and the House of Integratus. The 3rd floor of the committee building has fallen, and the enemy is advancing through the 4th as we speak. If this continues, the entire building will fall before help arrives.
The thing is, who else do you have to help? Like, the only people outside here are Igor's forces, which are not gonna help until the storm blows over. So, who else do you have?
The President has ordered an immediate evacuation. All of you and any other non-combatant staff are to head to his office on the top floor.
Constantine steps down from the podium. The solemn silence of the room is interrupted by the not-so-distant hammer of gunfire beyond the door.
Look at us. A bunch of beaten-down cowards.
Aren't you, Ironite, aren't you a soldier or something like that, or just a politician?
And who do you intend to hold accountable this time?
Gentlemen, please. Choose your battles.
Yeah, Madam Z here. Here as always.
Yes. We used to fight over policies in this room. But now is the time to set our issues aside and unite around our common goal.
Of course, you're the best, man.
Survival. Yes, that is the grim reality.
I had hoped we might reconcile under better circumstances.
Sometimes you
Don't
need a
lose hope
crisis.
yet, Pedro. Perhaps one day we'll be able to return to this room more united than ever before.
Yep.
We can save the debate over that until we get out of here in one piece.
Or not.
Every second we linger is another stress on the people protecting our lives.
Oh, I have a feeling either Irina or Petra are gonna die. I don't know why, but it's just a gut feeling. Man, I think Madam Z just triggered a red flag there. Nautica tumbles through the air.
Hold on tight! Nautica!
The impact of her landing rumbles the ground like a burst of artillery. 40 minutes to the storm.
I took as much of the impact as I could. Are you alright?
Her lower body has faded and crumbled like loose fabric. No matter how Nautica tries, her beast half lies still and unresponsive, an exhausting, fruitless struggle. Right, her bottom half is technically Arcanum-like, so with Arcana disabling it, she really can't do anything.
Yep. Everyone's okay.
Miguel climbs out from Nautica's back.
We would have been toast without you, Nautica. You good?
I'm just glad no one's hurt. But I need some time to get up.
What just happened? Is everyone all right? Huh? Didn't you feel loopy when Arcana did that hush trick?
No, because he's a human, so he doesn't affect him.
Loopy? I didn't feel a thing.
Yep, he's human. He doesn't get affected by that.
Maybe it only affects arcanists. I can't use any of my arcane skills. It's like the channel of my pneuma is blocked.
Like a clogged pipe?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. He casts aside his doubts for now and looks around.
Whatever it was, the enemy will be hunting for you. Stick with us. We humans don't need powers to fight. All right, team, gather up.
Alright, time for modern weapons to do the fighting.
Yo, Cap. Don't you go treating me like some kind of pushover. My blade still cuts, with or without my arcane skills.
Yeah.
Wouldn't think of it, Jay. Just don't get yourself hurt, all right?
Razor Rileys those who can still fight. Just as they're circling around, Nautica, a moth appears and lands on Eagle's shoulder. Oh, you're still able to use arcane skills?
A moth? Miss Stranger? Is that you?
I've found clues as to the Manus entry point. Operation smoothly so far. Entrance should be located and closed down in no time.
Is she saying she's found the Manus entry point and she's on her way to close it?
Was that before Arcana closed everyone's arcane powers?
That's what I heard too. But
Another possibility tugs at Eagle's mind.
how did this message get through? All arcane skills are muted. Only the Manus can. Did she?
Oh, she put on the mask so she couldn't... Oh, fuck. She put on the mask so she could become one of the Manus. A technicality, a loophole, I guess you could say. That's definitely what she did, isn't it? Her mouth is pried open and the struggling moth flies out. It returns to Miss Stranger's ears to whisper memories, yep, information, and then disappears. I knew it.
Looks like the risk paid off. The mask restored my power.
Viscous slime drips from the mask and onto her pale cheeks. The ritualist slumps against the wall as if utterly drained, though no more worse for wear than grace.
You dare to steal power from a Manus mask. Are you brave or merely foolish, Grace?
This isn't the first time I've been tested by it, Prima. I know how to resist its corruption.
Yeah, but that's when you had the photo axes on you. Now you don't, so...
Your resistance is meaningless. The mask will destroy the unfaithful, but you've lived on stolen time for long enough. I should have ended you before you ever made it to Antarctica.
Is that so? Funny. I always thought you were more eager for your mother's death than I was. You wanted her position for yourself, didn't you?
You lie!
I'm pretty sure she's telling the
I have
truth.
only ever admired her unwavering devotion to the Guiding One.
I'm
A
sure.
devotion that ended in martyrdom. A sacrifice which shall be rewarded. Her flesh may have perished, but her name lives on. As for you, treacherous pest that you are, you will die inconsequential and unremembered.
Right. Let's see about that.
Inconsequential. That sounds familiar. They did tell you what happened during your mother's so-called martyr's death, didn't they?
What happened?
It wasn't some sacred act. She
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
chosen. It was an
She was
accident,
crushed by a
Prima.
boulder. She was crushed by a boulder when the ritual chamber was collapsing.
The roof collapsed. A large chunk of it fell. And she was too absorbed in her own preaching to notice. Until it squashed her like a bug.
Yeah, damn.
An inconsequential, meaningless death. The only good thing that came of it was the silence.
No. Damn you and your lies.
Do you really think her death meant anything to Arcana?
Yeah.
None of you have ever mattered to her.
The only person we ever seen Arcana take any interest in is Vertin. Because everyone else is just a pawn in her scheme. She doesn't really care. She just wants to return to her era, I'm guessing.
She sent you here to spread chaos simply because it amuses her. She calls herself a savior. But she doesn't care if any of you die in the process. Because she isn't a savior, nor a god.
Yeah.
Only a purveyor of lies and chaos. All she brings is ruin and death.
I'll tear that blasphemous tongue from your mouth.
Descend into dreams.
Oh, she's gonna kill her. Is she? The ritual succumbs to her exhaustion and falls unconscious. Miss Trajan, hearing the faint murmurs coming from the mask, turns around.
Both the Manus and the Foundation lie for our loyalty and
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Two sides of the same coin, huh?
But whatever lies they tell, it makes no difference to me. I am loyal only to my own cause now.
And what causes that, I wonder?
My semi-automatic construction arm has gone offline! Leave it! The Blasphemous equipment runs on Arcanum. They'll all be useless now. Human soldiers behind the barricade! Cover the Arcanists as they retreat! Now!
All that's left along the path to the soldiers' retreat are bizarre tools.
Looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Their arcane skills may have faltered, but their bullets still fly. Through the tide has turned against them once more, the Foundation continues to resist in every way they can. A soldier trained his sight on the wholly exposed target. I don't think that's gonna work.
That's...
take the shot. She advances with a hurry, grabs Fear throughout the hail of fire. The soldier's fingers finds the trigger.
Hold your fire.
Hand grips his shoulder.
All units, hold fire. That's Arcana. Firearms don't harm her. Disengage. I repeat, disengage.
Grace has no particular authority to issue orders, but as a glimmer of recognition spreads throughout their ranks, they take heed of him and all the same. Meanwhile, Arcana continues towards the Foundation's line of defense, unbothered by the display.
Ah, guns. How quaint.
Right, of course. She got nuked and survived, so we really wouldn't do anything. She strolls past her defenses as one might guard ahead. For a moment, every soldier present can feel the heartbeat of their neighbor throbbing in their ears until the gunfire resumes.
She warned me about this.
Who?
Why didn't she do anything, sir?
Because we're irrelevant to her.
Then, what do we do?
All we can do. Slow down the rest of the Manus forces. Leave Arcana to those who can handle her.
Who can handle her? The president? We haven't seen him do anything yet, so he might do something. His eyes betray his confident tone as he stares down at the smoke-filled hall. Eventually, his gaze turns to his hand. Several minutes ago, a moth sent by Miss Stranger had landed there.
Miss Stranger. You were right about her.
Huh. The remaining Arcanists have moved to the rear. Some of the wounded say that they can still hold a gun. Tell them there's no need to rush to their deaths. Alright. It should be good here. Just gotta hold out for 90 seconds, huh? Alright. You have to hold on for a bit. Hold on, help's on the way. You're wounded. Get back. I'm gonna move this guy over there so he doesn't die. There we go. Move this guy back here as well. There we go. Go back. Go back. There we go. Go back. Go back. Let me join the fight too. Go, both of you. It's not over. Hang in there. Damn it, go over there. There. Oh boy. 30 seconds left. That sucks for us. Proceed as protect as many as you can. Oh boy, that's oh man. We are not gonna make it, are we? We're fine, we can still fight. Alright, we gotta go help these guys over here. 8 seconds. I can still. Alright, we made it. Damn, that was a close one. This floor's not for full pack. We're almost at the roof. There's nowhere else to go. Clues. What else do they have? Our new things from Manus Vindictae. Arcana puts the mind to everything and just goes. She goes to sleep. She puts on the mask to gain her powers back. And yeah. Nautica protects everyone. Yeah. Enemy. Right. What else is in the strategic sandbox? Just recap? Just recaps, really. Guns, how quaint. Yeah, alright, there's supposed to be something else here. Oh, this. Okay. Alright, part 18. Song of the Black Sheep. What am I looking at? Gaze into the abyss. Countdown to the storm. 40 minutes. 30 minutes. Ah, yeah, we are so close to this.
Prima.
You're new.
Should the language of music elude you? You may command them with incantations in its stead.
You're new, Lyra. Huh?
Yes, Mum.
Ma'am, okay.
I have matters to attend to, whilst you children play your games with the Foundation. I trust the Windweave will be safe in your care. You may one day be worthy of your mother's place. But first, prove yourself.
Yup.
I said, be quiet.
She holds herself up against the building corsair wall.
So many donned this mask because of your lies.
Oof.
Do you remember their faces?
Right. The Nukatel people had to put on the mask because of her.
You lured them in, broke them, and cast them into the abyss. Stood by and watched them surrender their souls to a goddess you never believed in, never truly knew.
I did.
Now it's your turn to face the trial. You know what awaits you if you fail. Why not seek the forgiveness of the Mother of Resurrection?
Mm-hmm.
She has spared you. She would embrace you once more, as any loving mother would a wayward child.
I won't. I'll never return to her.
She staggers back to her feet.
This mask can't overpower me. I know how to control it.
Of course. You are no stranger to this mask. You've worn it before. But then, you still had the phototaxis to protect you. How daring of you to think you can master it alone this time.
At least my mind is still my own. That's all I need.
Her attention is drawn to the southernmost building.
That way is Building 5, where the refugees were housed.
And do you see those people? Arcanus soldiers. Our brothers and sisters. They have put on the mask. From this day forth, they fight only for their own people.
A great white tower stands for not far off. Soldiers in black exit into the path leading into the Foundation headquarters.
Those are Krutov's troops. Prima's memory was correct. That must be where the Manus entered the Foundation.
So are you gonna seal it?
But
How?
why here? Why in the refugees' residences?
Let's find out, shall we?
Bold strides carry her through the front of Arcanus followers towards Building 5. Nobody pays her the masked woman any mind. She slips through the door and enters the building. Oh, it's a portal. It isn't that she's expected to see anything in particular. She hasn't given enough time to expect anything at all. But the sight of the greets her still exceeds her wildest imagination. I'm gonna guess a refugee was a Manus spy and did this. That's what I'm guessing. mycelia-like bodies playing bizarre music quiver in the air, their steady yet creeping movement resembling the closing mouth of the Venus flytrap.
This is...
a passage that connects us all.
Using limbs mutated into instruments, believers twist and writhe their bodies in resonance with the wind weaves deep tones.
This must be the orchestra Lyra mentioned. And these monsters are communicating through song. This is where they sent those who failed the trial. When and how did Lyra do all this? I had no idea. I must have overlooked some clue.
She suppresses her guilt and focuses her attention on the strange moss depths instead. From the location of the throat emerges another troop of shadowy figures.
I'm sure you know what must be done.
Yes, I will end it here. I know how to control these things. And Prima has just shown me the incantation to command them. I'll order the orchestra to play the song to sever the windweave. I'll just...
Oh no. The mask gnaws at her consciousness. The hands covering her face are like delicate instruments of torture, peeling the non-believer's disguise away layer by layer.
Did it ever occur to you, in all the grandness of your mission, that using a Manus incantation might invite the mask deeper into your mind? Your resistance is as pathetic as it is ungrateful in the face of the Guiding One's mercy. Come along home, dear. Lay down that heavy burden. You're no Foundation dog. You're with...
Nope.
You've been away for far too long. Too long to remember what it is to belong. To be happy. To be surrounded by family. Come back. We will all rejoice in your return. You can have the life you want. And a new name. Not Grace. Not Maud. No longer a stranger.
Go home to the primeval glaciers.
An incantation is chanted. The piercing hum bores through the eyeballs and into her brain in a fanged worm, devouring the tender flesh in its path. Her limbs tremble as her own body were joining the sickening orchestra. No, God, the stranger. Amidst all the chaos, she hears it. The orchestra melody is changing. The final note plays, and in that instant, she faintly hears a prolonged wail of agony coming from the abyss. A force wrapped around the sound like a gentle cover before whisking it away into the recesses of far-off time.
It's done. The portal is closed.
The incantation worked. She knows she'll succeed, yet her success will come at a price. Without the control of the photo axis, she's powerless to resist the mask's trial. Oh boy.
Don't do this to me. No. I don't want to go. No more names. No more orders.
Oh, she made it.
I want to live, to leave here, to never
Good on you, Miss Grace, or Miss Stranger. Holy hell. That scene almost reminded me of,
Fighting on foot? Ugh, you gotta be kidding me.
That scene almost reminded me, you know, like in Spider-Man 3 when Peter tries to take off the Venom suit, the symbiote suit. Yeah, it's what a little bit what reminds me of. Maybe because of the goop, black goop. Lily gives this hard look over to her inert broom. She won't be returning to disguise for now, but she can make a clear sense of why. It seems that her Red 38 arcane engine stalled all at once, and for no clear reason. The conclusion only comes to her as she realizes the loss of her arcane skill as well.
Looks like I need to leave you here, buddy. Better hope the manners don't snatch you up.
I don't think they will. They don't like technology. But she still has her pistol.
Who's there?
A figure staggers into view, only noticeable when she comes closer enough for Lilia to make out her face.
Hell.
It's you! You...
She catches Miss Stranger as she sinks into her knees.
You're all covered in slime. What the hell happened?
The portal. The Manus' portal. It's closed. Mission complete.
She did it, huh? Good, at least they won't have any more reinforcements. That's good for us, but, we're all gonna die here, aren't we? There's no time to grieve. Go back to the fight. The enemy, is right there. Take your revenge while you still can. Yep, everyone's here. Right, you there. You there. $180 seconds. That's a long time. Alright, we can wait here. That means they can be killed off. Don't let up. It's gonna... We can do this. We can win. I see reinforcements coming from downstairs. What are you doing? Get back here. That's an order. They're retreating. Can't you see? Ah, fuck. Is that... Shit, everyone fall back. Do not engage with her. I repeat, do not engage. What are you doing? Get back here now. Back. We've got this. Stop. Hold your fire. Get out of there. Damn it, we can't even control the guy. He's so fucking dead. Run. Oh, we finally get Eagle. Hey,
it's really great to see you again, Miss Verdon. Oh, LSCC intern researcher Eagle, reporting in. I hope you still recognize me. I've gotten a little taller.
There she is. Yeah, we got Eagle. The killing board. Black and white pieces land. The skills of attack and defense change hands. Open French defense. 25 white, queen d2. Black, queen e4. Black breaks through the white's queen side. Kurutov. The Foundation's office rats don't know the first thing about combat. Keep the pressure on the front side. Push forward. 26. White, queen x g5 plus. Black, queen g6. Black king side is exposed. White queen strike. Kurutov. What the hell are those people in the back doing with their arcane skills? Never mind. More firepower. Tear a hole in this line for this line. White, rook x g6. Black fx g6. White presses the attack against black. Hold the line until reinforcements arrive. What are the other those guard gatekeepers doing? Middle game. King side storm. 31. White. Bishop to s g6. Black knight to d5. Clear. White clears the queen side. The tide's turn. Find reinforcements. Where the hell are they? Queen. White queen to x b7. Black king s x g6. White pieces strike against the black. Back at the black. Say that again. What do you mean the traitor has destroyed the main channel of our network? Where the hell are Lyra and that piece of crap metal? Queen x a8. Black Knight XC3. Black pawns take a desperate last stand. Where do you think you're going? There's no retreat. Stick the plan. Break through the last line of defense. End game. Battle for the post. White Queen B2. Black King D1. Black risks it all on promotion. There's nowhere to go but forward. So fight like your lives depend on it. Keep tearing through these foundations scum. White X C3. Black C1 Queen. Black Pawn promotes to Queen. She'll come for us. Hold the line. Wait. Alright, what do we have here? Pre-storm dispatch center. Arcana's arrival has made the situation inside the committee building dire. Personnel still capable of fighting. Please proceed with the facility. Protect the survivors and minimize casualties. Well, Leah. Soldiers in the rear are reporting that one of the Windweave entrances has been closed. One of, there's more. Who did it? Don't tell me. There's someone in the Foundation who knows the arcane skills. I don't know the details, but our reinforcement's entry point, which means... Don't panic. Report to Krutov. He'll tell us what to do. That's bad timing. If they close the other entrances too, we'll be cut off. We're not going anywhere until the guiding one leaves. Reporting to get back to your post, soldier. So there's more than one entrance, huh? Right, is that thing? I'm here. The other one? Here. No, oh my god. Oh, there we go. What happened? My arcane skill and Red's Predator down. What kind of flying witch fights on the ground? At least it didn't fall out of the sky. I'm still in one piece. Just forget it, I'm moving. And yeah. We got off the reinforcements at least, so that's good. Alright, a few... what's this? Oh, we can, Oh, that's neat. Okay, that's kind of cool. We can repeat all the battles. That's interesting. Part 18. Amulets. It's time to leave. Ready or not. It's a few, 45 minutes before the storm. A door opens. Then another, as by divine intervention. Yeah, Burton's helping you out. 4th floor of the Central Watchtower.
It's been a little too easy, don't you think? It's like someone's walking ahead and unlocking all the doors for us.
Yeah, if you didn't know Burton was helping you out, it definitely is a bit suspicious. As if by way of reply, the next door opens to greet them. Clearly unsettled, Lucas hurls up to Amelia and whispers in her ear.
You think it's... ghosts?
Or something like that.
Don't be ridiculous! And even if there were ghosts, they'd obviously be haunting the detention room.
It couldn't be. The school hires exorcists for a full inspection every vernal equinox. Didn't you know that?
Okay, I didn't know that, no. The attempt to calm her in her fears falls flat. Assurances to safety to do little in the face of the crisis around them.
But, if you're still worried, I've got just the thing for you two.
She reaches into her pocket.
Here, keep these close.
Cold, hard metal sits in their palms. We got an invisibility grenade and a frag grenade.
I thought you were going to give us a talisman or an amulet to keep the ghosts away.
Nah, an explosive works just as well.
Well, these are pretty much the same thing. Lucas, yours has got an optical incantation that can make you invisible. But yours, Amelia, is a real live grenade. Throw it out, and it'll set off a small explosion. Understand?
Goddamn. Give
I
the
bet
kid
the
a grenade.
instructors never let you try these before. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, sure. But why does she get the real thing?
Because as far as I've seen, Amelia thinks before she acts. I can trust her to use it responsibly. You, on the other hand, would probably lob it out the first chance you got.
I would not.
I'll be careful. I promise.
Okay. Her voice is low. It's so low that if she's speaking to herself. Meryl ruffles the hair of her two young friends and then turns to make for the stairs.
Alright then. Let's keep moving.
The staircase spiral rise blurs the trio's perception. It feels like each turn could be the last, and yet it continues outwards until the climb becomes almost excruciating.
The top floor is right above us.
Amelia pauses before the window ahead, perhaps too narrow for an intruder to get through, but wide enough to make them visible to enemy eyes.
Watch out!
She stumbles back, but Meryl's outstretched hand grabs hers before she can tumble backwards.
Amelia, what is it? You're shaking.
Look. Over there.
Oh, is it bodies? Oh no, it's the storm. The exterior walls of the SPDM have melted like candle wax. Bloodstains and rust mark the once pristine infrastructure barrier. Sparks dance along the ground, igniting the grass into growing flames. Shit. The storm is crossing over the now unprotected campus. Clashing areas warp the other buildings, and the architecture shifts rapidly between different shapes and styles. Fuck, the storm's here.
We'll be okay. Burton's doing everything she can, so we've got to do the same.
Her pounding heart feels as if it's lodged in her throat as she taps on the locked door.
Burton. Sonetto.
It is, yeah.
Is this you? Helping us? I don't know how you're doing this. But if it really is you, then please, we need your help one last time.
As if answering to her plea, the door opens. Behind it lies darkness, an unpredictable black hole.
The door's open. Again.
Meryl grasps the children's hands, trying to mask the trembling of her own.
The thing we're after should be right behind it.
Alright. There you go, they open the door and let's see what happens.
That was the last knot. If all the knots are undone, will Meryl be able to get to the top floor safely?
A jumble of golden thread that is accumulated halfway in pushes through the darkness beyond the door.
I think so. Then she'll be able to get the dove to the library. I know she will. Let's head back and meet her there. But first, we need to find a way out. Timekeeper?
Before Sonetto, a pair of sightless eyes stare into another
Which
direction.
way am I facing, Sonetto? What's in this direction?
Outside?
It's a door. Shall I open it? Yes, please. And tell me what's behind it.
What the hell's gonna be there? She comes to a sudden halt.
What do you see? It opens into another space. If I'm not mistaken...
Oh, what is it?
It's the committee building's hallway.
Oh, okay. We're in the committee building.
Then this maze can lead us to Foundation headquarters.
More golden threads sprawl out, but none glows like Meryl's did. These new lines are faint, as if drifting between the destined and the uncertain. Something in this chaotic darkness is pursuing the strings, causing them to tangle among the original paths, and the darkness takes shape. Oh fuck, Arcana knows she's here. That's bad. The shadow flickers. Each time it appears, it feels as if it siphons the air from the lungs.
It's Arcana. She's here. Arcana?
Right, they don't know Arcana is in the Foundation building. So they can see anything but in the empty hall around them.
You mean at the school? Or at headquarters?
Headquarters.
At headquarters. Inside the committee building. I think I know why the Foundation never sent more reinforcements to the school.
fuck me, man. We're screwed. Oh, man. Thank you for getting this help. Yeah. Alright. Alright. This must be something else. Yeah, there it is. From Enigma. John Tyler has a backup plan already in 10 minutes. We need to implement it now while the situation is still under control. To Ulrich. Alright, Ulrich. Let's see. According to the plan, we need to get people in the position to prepare the containers for Anti-Strike Point 1. Functional automated robots and computers to connect the input of the route data. Medicine is still attacking, but things are coming under control. We just need a little more time. Right. Alright. Clue updated also. Miss Stranger is almost dead. Yeah. And yeah. Alright, they're cut off from reinforcements, so there's that at least. Right. Peek into fate. Meryl, huh? Even an untouchable, the untouchable has a texture. I think we're very close to ending this chapter.
Then the attack on the SPDM was a diversion. They wanted to pull Foundation forces away from headquarters.
Yeah.
Right now, Arcana has found her way into the Foundation, and the storm is closing in on SPDM. And here we are stuck in whatever this place is, doing nothing.
Her low muttering makes the correct corridor feel all the more desolate. Brushed by the fingertips, the golden thread begins to drift through the air. Their knotted forms tremble in the darkness. Somewhere within the body, an innate ability, mysterious and distant, is quietly waking.
I think I found a path. Let me try something. Sonetto, this way. This is our way out.
Mm-hmm.
But you're pointing out the window.
Yep, go jump on it. Her mind tries in vain to make sense of what her eyes are taking
Then
in.
we need to jump out of it. Just trust me. Of course.
Yep, you trust Burton with your life, don't you, Sonetto? She opens the window. Below them lies a garden that the Foundation so carefully tends to its trademark austere perfection. Conviction and trust conquer her innate fear of heights. She climbs into the window still, first and crouches there, then offers her hand.
Please take my hand. Slowly, please. Careful. Let's get out of here.
The labyrinth created by the boon is silent and devoid of any trace of life. But in the free fall, the wind howls still passes through the years.
Sonetto!
At some point, the tight clasped hand loosens as the two plunge into darkness. The fall has stopped. The bodies upright. Feel pointed down and no longer adrift in the void. That's definitely interesting.
My sight's restored. I can see again. No. This isn't right.
What's going on here?
These threads. The woven net.
Yeah.
I've seen this before.
In Antarctica, right? The golden threads drift against the fingertips like the strings of an instrument waiting to be played.
What are they? I can touch them. Even pluck them. Why are they revealing themselves to me?
You
Good
know
question.
the ways of time and fate.
Is she the fucking weaver of fate? Like an ancient Greek, like one of the fates? The path presses onto the sand table, which is nearly submerged in a black something. Okay, The black tide recedes and in its wake leaves an unstable seed. Okay, so imagine that it's something like this. Arcana, Erd, and Vertin are the three fates. Arcana is the past, Erd is the present, and Vertin is the future, or sees the future, or something like that. So, I don't know, maybe Erd and Vertin are a bit switched, but something like that. I can definitely see them being with all the threads and spinning wheels and whatnot.
Is this another game of yours, Arcana?
The tower of threads, full of holes, sways as if built in the shift in sands. Right before it crumbles, the hand instinctively reaches out and catches this precocious destiny.
One day, I will uncover its secret.
I can definitely see them being the three fates.
The door's open again.
The thing we're after should be right behind it.
Meryl presses the hand to the somehow unlocked door and pushes it open, a crack to peer inside. Meryl pushes the children back before slipping inside. She pushes the door shut. It's a dead body, isn't it?
Stay back! Don't come in!
What? What's wrong? What's in there?
It's better if you don't see.
Is it all the instructors? She turns around and locks the door, locking the children away from the side that now confronts her. Oh man, poor Meryl. At last, an explanation for the missing teachers and guards, dreadful as it may be.
The instructors. The gods.
Jesus, man.
Even Principal.
She forces back the bile rising in her throat at the sight. Yet, despite the carnage, she feels almost calm.
All right, Meryl. You can't mess this up.
The SPDM's last line of defense against the storm has fallen from its perch. The dove's body, split in two, lies bloodstained and battered on the floor.
Shelter Duff's gone. But there should still be spares somewhere.
Honestly, it explains why the radius is shrinking, right? Because it's broken. So that's like I think, yeah, that's the principal over here on the right. In the middle, I think it's the female instructor, and on the right, probably another female instructor. She kneels and pushes the corpse aside, searching for an intact shelter dove.
Come on now. They're only dead people. They can't hurt you. You've seen worse. With Charon, remember? I wonder what he'd do if he were here.
Probably bury them. She blinks. With mechanical movement, she turns over another instructor's lifeless body. Sheltered beneath the body lies shelter doves, mercifully undamaged.
Miss Vogel.
Memories of her flood through Meryl's mind, but one thing she refused to do is think on the anger she once felt at her for sending her to detention all those years ago. She wipes away tears welling in her eyes with a shaky hand, then gathers the shelter doves in her arms.
Meryl? Are you okay in there? It's getting dark outside.
Yes, I found it. Just a minute. Stay right there.
"45 minutes. The solemn shutting of the door behind her feels like shoveling the last bits of dirt over the grave.
So, inside there...
Your teachers and the gods did everything they could to protect you. That's all you need to know.
Jesus. The students can read the overwhelming sorrow in her face, but they remain silent, unsure what to say. The clouds heralding the storm's arrival have blotted out the sun, and the loss of power has plunged the school into darkness. The doves she holds are their only source of light.
Take these.
She hands the shelter doves to the students, keeping one tucked into her own arm.
Glowing doves?
You came all this way for some dove sculptures?
Yep. Now we need to get these to the library. they're our only chance to survive the storm.
She's given up on concealing the storm from them, protocol or not.
But what about the monsters? They could still be on the first floor.
Leave them to me. I'll get you out safely.
Mm-hmm. Meryl leads them back to the second floor. The blast door leading up to the first floor is just as they left it, locked. She presses nearer to the door and frowns when she hears footsteps behind it.
Listen carefully. You two, hide in the air vent. I'll go first and draw the monsters upstairs. You go down the vent to the ground floor and run as fast as you can to the library.
Meryl.
But what about the monsters outside? How can Amelia and I get past them?
Lucas' bravado disappears and the terrified child remains.
I know exactly what to do. We use your invisibility grenade before we get out of the vent. Then, we just have to get to the library before it wears off.
Mm-hmm. Amelia details her plan with confidence.
Brilliant, Amelia. You do exactly that. Take the dove to the library to save your friends. Assistant Monitor Lavender will be there. I'm sure she'll be impressed.
Mm-hmm. Shit. It's the guy. A powerful burst of arcane energy blasts a hole through the door.
No. That glow. I've seen it before.
It's that guy again.
So... there's more than one of those things.
Yeah, what do you expect? Another beam cuts through the hole, this time skirting the wall above the vent. Rubble falls and blocks the air vent's entrance, but the impact also blasts a hole in the watchtower's wall.
Amelia! Lucas! You alright? I'm fine. We're fine.
It tore a hole through the wall. Just like that.
A familiar, intact head peeks through the hole in the door.
Bloody... Move! Now! Through the opening! I'll help you land with the levitation incantation.
What about you?
I'll be right behind you. Remember, once you land, run straight to the library. Watch out!
The door, unable to withstand further damage, falls to the ground.
No! Now!
Meryl hoists them up and pushes them through the hole.
Schwebby Stein! I'll see you at the library.
I don't think you will. She turns and dodges the energy beam carved through the wall behind her, continues into the storm-wrecked sky. The disciples lower his hand and approaches the opening in the wall and attempt to break through it.
Not so fast! You'll have to get through me first!
The disciple's head sways as if pondering a choice. Finally, it turns to face its enemy. Meryl loses the last clip and takes a deep breath.
I've killed your kind before. I know just where to aim. Even if I'm on my own this time. I'm more than enough to take you down.
Alright, let's do it. Let's fight.
I love the tension.
Let's welcome.
Just another shift. What I'm good at. Just another shift.
What are we waiting for?
That should be good enough.
It's out of you. Laundry time. Rise and shine.
That was delicious. Let the swan feathers sweep the stage.
There we go.
A complete performance.
10 minutes till the storm. Soft tissue flows from its cracked skull.
That's for breaking my dove.
A sharp pain shoots up her leg. Meryl lowers her gun and looks at the sheltered dove in the corner, damaged mid-combat.
Could be worse. Just need to remember what Masha showed me.
She slumps down against the wall, tears off the part of her coat and begins bandaging her wound. The pain spikes again as she tightens the cloth around it.
Imagine her face. If she could see me now. Not just Masha. All of them. Charon. The 12. Burton. I'll tell them. That should do it.
With the wound now dressed, she lifts herself to her feet. She can walk, but each step comes with a wave of pain.
I'll tell them. I didn't run away this time.
She finds herself at the watchtower's base and leads into the door frame. The world outside looks as though it's burning. Rainwater gathers to form a puddle in the nearby crater.
That must have been Amelia's grenade. I knew you could do it, kid.
And there it goes. The raindrops begin to rise.
Storm. I've got to get back to the library. I have a promise to keep.
She casts aside her now useless pistol and events everything else weighing her down. All that's left of her arms is a dimming shelter dove.
I really hope there won't be any more battles after this. Now come on. After everything I've been through, I can survive this.
She rushes into the rain. Man. Most of the students left the opening ceremony have taken shelter in the library, but Mesendicte's monsters are closing into the school's crucial zones. According to Special Investigator Matilda, their goal is to destroy the sheltered doves inside the school, which would leave the entire SPDM exposed to the storm. None would be spared. We couldn't stop the monsters, let alone eliminate them. For the students' safety, all we could do was protect the sheltered doves in the central watchtower. That should be at least keep the library covered when the storm arrives. Yeah. Teacher's note. As negligent as abusive as the teachers were, at least they gave their lives to protect the kids at the end. Damn. Alright, let's keep going. We should be, oh, why, that's the president, alright. We should be nearing the end, so let's finish this. Let's indeed finish this. Right. The White Tower. Power and reason were pressed into white bricks, and the great statue built from them is unbreakable.
Fall back to the spire. If you encounter Arcana, do not engage. I repeat, no hostile action. If anyone shows signs of panic or pessimism, restrain them and get them away from Arcana immediately.
You ever pictured your own death, Pedro? Ever thought it would feature the two of us, side by side?
I'd usually suggest a bit more positivity, but that might be naive given the situation. I might have a few tips on dying with dignity, though.
Thanks, but that much I've already figured out. Creius, give me your pistol.
Take it. Yeah. Just promise me you aren't saving the last round for yourself.
If I go down to my last bullet, I'm gunning for Arcana's head.
It probably won't work, but it'll send a message.
Well said, Irenai. I don't think we've ever agreed more.
Krutov's army has occupied the entirety of the committee building beneath them. The remaining resistance forms a shrinking cordon on the upper levels. The spire is not built for shelter, but at this point they have nowhere else to go. She yearns to hear the trees whisper once more, to nurture new saplings, but try she might, it's all in vain.
Druvis! There you are!
Man, poor Druvis. Regulus splits away from the crowd.
Regulus? Did you find Mr. Apple?
Oh yeah, what the hell happens to the Awakened after this?
That I did! He's here in my bag! I thought he'd flown out when we landed. That was a rough fall. How's Nautica holding up?
Yeah, what the hell happens to the Awakened if their Arcanum is cut off? In her surprise, she senses someone familiar brush up against her. She turns and sees Marcia carrying someone over.
Marcia! Who have you got there? The bard?
I found her trapped under a filing cabinet.
Oh, and there's obvious pain in her voice. Without her arcane skills, she's forced to consciously bear each and every wound she sustained. Yeah.
She's alive. Just in a coma. Same as the Awakened.
Oh, right. Fucking... I forgot. Recoletta's a construct as well. She's basically an Awakened, right? That's... Oh, boy.
We have eyes on Arcana.
The alert incites the wave of fear. Druvis looks behind her. They're being pushed back as far as they can possibly go.
There isn't much space in the spire. We'll all end up crowded in a room.
Oh! Gods of Rock have mercy! Please don't let me die in some stodgy old president's office.
The rest of the manners are cut off. Without reinforcements, our soldiers should be able to keep them out of the spire.
Yeah.
It's only Arcana that has broken through. We are not her goal. Whatever it is, she's decided to leave us be, for now.
I see.
She hates this feeling of helplessness, but there is nothing more she can do.
Let's get Recoleta somewhere safer.
Yeah. President's suite, huh? The President's office, the sole room at the top of the spire, would be considered rather spacious under normal circumstances, but the crowds of survivors make it feel unbearably cramped. The President stands behind his desk, observing the chaos and waiting.
She's right behind us!
Before long, the final group of survivors enters the office. They all look at as Arcana steps inside.
A most remarkable spire, I must admit, Mr. President. How many uncounted years of labor were devoted to its construction? To this pretty monument to man's hubris?
God, she gives me so much anxiety. Just, this whole situation.
Don't let her come any closer!
Buddy, pick your fights. Pick your fights. The loyal guard falls to his knees, and as he does, all the other armed personnel in the room seem to lose their will to resist too. All courage seems to disappear from them like smoke wiping away into the breeze.
Enough of this.
Sir?
He waves away the rebuttal and leaves his guard's protection to stand before Arcana.
What is it you want, Arcana?
Only to speak.
Yeah, of course, that's only the thing you want.
You would do all this, bring about so much pain and destruction, just to speak?
It sounds like her, yeah.
Destruction?
She seems unexpectedly puzzled.
To cause such misery hath never been my intent.
Uh-huh.
But alas, my children are unruly at times.
Course.
Their chaotic natures drive them to violent ends.
Violent indeed. I'm sure you'd agree your forces have suffered considerably to get you this far. So what is this? Just entertainment to you? Like all the wars you've provoked?
What wars have I provoked? None that were not first designed in the arrogance and bloodlust of human hearts. Millions lie dead, fallen to thy machines, lost in the bloody hatreds of thine own kind.
What are you doing? The elliptical barrier appears around them. The President and Arcana stand at its two focal points.
Fear not. I desire only a little privacy.
For what purpose?
An audience with the Philosopher King, ruler of the Pax House.
That's what you want,
I am authorized to speak on his behalf.
Yet thou art too young to speak on matters of the Blank Era.
The Philosopher King will not leave the Pax House just to answer your questions.
Where even is the Pax House?
Indeed not. For hath anyone e'er seen him stride beyond those walls?
Is the Philosopher King a fake king? Or is he dead for so long? Or is the Philosopher King just dead?
How long hath he dwelt therein, isolated from this world? Doth he know his utopia shall never come to pass?
His kingdom will come.
Thou speakest words of faith, Mr. President, not of fact.
I trust in his vision.
Pray tell, was his vision unable to foresee this day? Or was he simply too feeble to prevent it?
In his design, all may be sacrificed. All may be replaced. Whether we live or die today makes no difference. Should we fall, more of us will arise to carry on the mission.
Damn.
More of us. Thy meaning is clear. Ever obsessed with these inferior beings. Only they might fulfill his ideals. Only they may prove worthy of his new world. Alas, that this vision of humanity is mere fabrication.
The noise interrupts their discussion. They're trying to break through, or... Outside, statue-like warriors cleave their barrier.
The Core Guard. Then the Philosopher King foresaw some answer for me after all.
You knew about them.
Oh yeah, so that's the answer. They were waiting for an answer in the Pax House.
And long have I been curious of them. I suspect I am not alone in that. Who would not wish to meet with mankind perfected? The ideal citizens of a brave new world, unshakable against the tides of Numa. The purest creations of the Pax House.
Taunt all you like, Arcana. But there is little you know about humans. You have always underestimated their potential. The master of history is not easily challenged.
Okay. The barrier begins to crack under the warriors' blades.
The barrier will be breached shortly.
Prepare to engage.
And we're back with Vertin.
Welcome back, Vertin.
We're back with Vertin.
I am heartened to see that thou hast opened my boon.
It's not your boon now, is it? Someone else made it.
Thine attempts to turn thy newfound power on me have not gone unnoticed. Very well. I shall leave thee to thine workings. May thou find it worthwhile.
15 minutes until the storm. Following the brief diversion, Arcana returns her focus to the President.
Thy Foundation's hospitality hath grown cold, Mr. President.
Stay a while. I promise. Things will get heated shortly.
How enticing. Yet my aims have been met.
She raises a hand. A seed falls within her palm.
As a token of courtesy, allow me to leave something behind for this young brood of the Pax House. Farewell, mortals.
What the fuck did you do? Fighting? Fighting. Alright. Oh, Okay, we have this team. Is this the only team we can? Oh no, we can use our team. But honestly, why not? Let's just do this.
Behold my proudest creation.
What is that?
Farewell, mortals.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, look cool.
A seed. Arcane energy surge detected. It's growing. Julia, you go after Arcana. The rest of the team stays with me. We'll clean this up.
Something's happened. I feel our arcanum returning.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
Alright, I don't know how any of these characters work, but let's just buff ourselves up first, I guess. Let's do for that. Buff everyone. Debuff.
Restraint is part of the training.
Debuff. And let's go with you.
They're just little games. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más. Peace and quiet.
Okay.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Hey, don't interrupt me. A sacred charge.
Okay, shields up.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu...
Good timing.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo. I will remember your name.
Alright. Phase 2. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. Oh. Okay, that is an epic scene transition.
Penetrate.
Alright, we need to take care of the
armor of the forest.
Oh, we have a break bar here as well.
Cosmología, filosofía clásica, el fundamento del mundo.
While enemy is channeling, the stronger Afflatus attacks break the Afflatus guard. Okay. Which one is Beast? Maksha. Alright, so...
El camino a Tlon.
Start me up. They're just start me up.
Alright, go.
En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
Afflatus... Alright, broken. Okay, nice. Oh man, what the hell is this boss fight? Jesus, look at this. It's incredible they're doing this with, like...
Change the world.
How well they're doing this, I will say.
Now right hand up. Lights.
Growing attachment. Alright, time for a concert.
They're just...
Alright, it should be good. Let me see if there's a third phase.
ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
There is a third phase. Jesus Christ, but it is... The target is completely obliterated by now. It takes no damage, only rounds now.
Not broken. Their strength and restraint.
God damn it, Regulus has invisibility right now.
Any lethal injuries.
Penetrate.
Alright, we need Maksha to buff ourselves.
Ich schwor, restraint is part of that me handle the pain. In todos los momentos. I will remember your name. A sacred charge. A necessary counterattack. Nuestro aliado es la verdad.
Fan of my work, I take it.
There's strength in restraint.
We need Maksha's shields more than anything right now. Alright. Maksha, I need you again.
Restraint that me handle the pain.
Let's actually put this one first. Then this, and that. Right, let's go.
I will remember your name. A sacred
Just work for
charge.
yourself as much as humanly possible.
Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries.
Huh. A truly villainous moment.
Peace and quiet.
Alright.
It's about to strike again.
Is this another game of yours, Arcana?
Whoop, Burton. Oh, we're breaking the fucking health bar.
Am I doing it right?
Oh, that's cool.
Gotta be Vertin.
I can sense her too.
All done.
We're breaking the health bar. Oh, we get a new...
This is our chance!
Do we get a new, tuning thing? Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah.
Foul move.
Don't touch my bag!
There's strength in restraint.
Alright, time to end this.
El camino a Tlón. Admíranos
Stop me up!
en todos los momentos. En la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más. Peace and quiet.
Rock! Change the world!
Idealismo. Vuelos de fantasía. Patrones
Ay,
ocultos.
What the fuck? Jesus, look at that.
My bag!
There's strength in
Look at the
restraint.
animation they have on this thing. Holy hell. Alright, all ultimates now. Right, regulars should be the last one.
The reticent would.
Are you ready to be blinded?
I will remember your name. I will remember your name.
I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
Alright, we're done. We're done.
I
Holy
haven't
hell, that
had
was
a
awesome.
eureka moment like this in a while. The poem I just wrote is amazing.
Yeah, we got another tune.
Wait,
It's
you
something
weren't
else.
listening, were you? Then let's do this again.
Awesome. Alright. White light shines from the floating room, making the spire look like a lighthouse from a bygone era. The radiance recedes, and the world takes back its contrast. 15 minutes until the storm. 5 minutes until the storm.
Ah, it's gone. Have we won?
Seems like that might have been the ticket. The air feels a bit lighter now, don't you think?
Oh boy.
I'm concerned that might have something to do with the building collapsing around us.
Yeah.
Everyone, onto the branches, please. I'll bring us down safely.
No need to panic. That's just the architect beginning her work.
Oh, we have a person just to build?
All units, gather at the entrance. The enemy is retreating. Eliminate any remaining Manus Vindictae forces inside the building.
The Pax House guards soon restores order, and those still capable of fighting leave the office and prepare to retake the committee building. As the room quiets, Secretary General approaches her superior.
It's over, Mr. President. The creature has been eliminated. Without Arcana's presence, the Manus army won't hold out for long.
On the floor before him lies a puddle of dark sludge.
One would expect more maturity from a god. Did we learn anything regarding Arcana's power?
The Foundation held her back long enough for us to conduct a full assessment. The results align with our speculation. She has dominion over the channels of Pneuma in this world. In other words, she can control the very flow of Arcanum itself.
That explains how she severed us from our powers.
Yeah.
Precisely. Now that communications have resumed, we've been able to re-establish contact with our field operatives. Miss Stranger reports that she's discovered how Manus Vindictae breached our security.
Let me actually just check something. Dominion over the channels of Numa in this world. Yep, that is she fucking. How do you beat that? Only by human weapons, but even then, we dropped a nuke on her and she only got stronger.
Excellent. Send support to her immediately. Her safety is of extreme importance to our efforts.
I understand that she's already under the protection of a flying witch.
Lilia, yay.
Good. We should count ourselves lucky. Had Arcana wished it, we would have suffered much greater losses.
A god cannot be killed by mortal hands. Only slain by the hand of another.
Do we know Vertin's status?
We know she helped us, but she's in like some sort of weird pocket dimension thing.
If I'm not mistaken, she intervened somehow. She challenged Arcana in this very room. If not for her, the Core Guard might not have been able to breach the barrier.
Then we can worry about her later.
He turns towards the window.
The SPDM should be secured by now.
I mean, should it? I guess if the kids were able to make it to the library, they should be alright, but there's still the issue of Meryl. Oh, hey. Let's look like this first. Blame game. Fatal never lacks for explanation. Don't worry, they always find a scapegoat. The guiding one has left. We should withdraw as well. You hear the singing, it's Tyra. Tyra, put your blade away. Don't get drawn into the fight. Ilmek, let's go. Are you satisfied, Kuritov? You want to talk? I see just as much anger in your eyes. Gentlemen, we've done what we came here for. There's no point in lingering. Yeah, you there. Lock the door. And let them learn the Windweave secret. It's far too late for that. Moff already pulled the intel from the useless Prima's head. Let's move, Ustrina. Let's not. It's not worth dwelling on. What are you lollygagging for, imbecile? Use a key or your arcane skill. I don't care. Just lock the damn thing. Unless you want the enemy to find us. I wonder if the Ustrina is gonna be used later if she's in custody of the Foundation. Heroes unite. Raise the flag. It's time to fight back. I can move again. Has Arcana left? I think so, though I feel nothing. The hallway just taken heavy damage. Nausicaa, can you still take off? Miss Nausicaa, please take me with you. There must be something I can help with. Alright, everyone on my back and hold tight. We're flying to join the other allies. Hey, good to see you all here. I'm in the mood for some rock music. Captain, I'm afraid this is no time for that. The enemy is retreating, but there are still remaining Manus Vindictae forces inside the building. We can't afford to let our guard down. I can use these trees to evacuate people, but someone needs to take out the remaining enemies. Leave it to me and Razor, Captain. We'll sweep them to our floor by floor. Yeah, this rockin' pirate will make sure to kick those black-robed freaks out. I'll help too. Whoa, nice move with your tail, Nausicaa. You sure don't want to see some rock music to go with that? Mr. Recoleta, watch out! Thank you, perfect shot. You keep my collection safe. The Manus are almost wiped out. Go aid allies in need. Roger that, boss. I'll help out the ladies. Oh, don't worry about me. My tail is strong enough to protect everyone. Alright. Arcana's gone and everything returns to normal, huh? Alright. With the guiding one gone, yeah. The Foundation Hospitality has gone cold. Yeah. Don't engage Arcana. From Kraos, Arcana's gone. Sound effect should start to lift. Wake the sleeping trees now and help us push back against Manus Vindictae's forces. I still don't have Druvis, man. I do kind of want her. Alright, and on that we have this. The leader of the Foundation at the top of the spire. The discussion quickly. This game is desperate battle against the clock. Alright, we're very close to the storm now. My control is over the trees is returning. Seems Arcana's departure will give us a chance to win. I have no intention of taking orders from the Foundation, but I understand why, while Manus Vindictae harms innocent people. I'll wake the thorns and branches to drive them out. Alright. 22. wishing for peace. Please don't forget every dove that flies your way, and the olive branches they carry from afar. Three minutes until the storm. 5 minutes until the storm. Time and fate ceaselessly intertwine. Time is a metaphor for fate. The past is dead and gone. The present is but a fleeting moment trapped within a tiny crevice. And the future.
And the future revealed itself before me.
Okay, so I'm definitely leaning more towards my free fate theory. Arcana is the past, Erd is the present, Vertin is the future. That's why she's a child in this form, because children are the future, something like that, right?
Oh, can you hear me, Timekeeper? Sonato. Timekeeper, I'm here.
Golden threads coil all around. All sense of direction is lost. Reach out a hand then.
I've got you.
The jumbled timeline contracts and a familiar starting place takes form.
What just happened? What did you see in there? We did it, Sonato. Did... what? Arcana has retreated. You confronted her in there?
Yeah?
She spoke to me. She said, "Welcome back." I tried to dispel the mist around her. But then she just disappeared. It doesn't feel right. I don't understand what I did. We'll figure it out someday. Whatever you did, it must have been powerful. Yes, we can figure things out later. Let's just find a way back first. Do you know where we are? I think we're back in the library. This is the same study room we left before going to the central tower.
Images and sound flooded from all directions, condensing and taking a new shape, and in that space a gleaming silhouette manifest.
What's that?
They're kids. She hears a familiar voice.
It's an item Eagle gave me during the Dawn operation.
Oh, you're...
It's possible that it could generate an immunity zone. But...
You're talking to your past selves. Huh.
It's us, Timekeeper. And Meryl. Back when we were discussing whether to open the boon. Then they're about to.
Open the door. And they can leave with that. Just as expected, the dark gate appears once more.
They're going through the gate. Or... we are. I know how to get out. Sonato, lead me to the gate. Right. Stay close.
Alright, let's go. But the gate seems to extend a powerful repulsive force.
It won't open from this side. Just as I thought. The gate can only be opened from the other side. Someone has to come in first. Come in, Sonato. Vertin, you have to bring Sonato with you.
Oh my god, it's a fucking time loop. Ha! Okay, I see. So it was baby Vertin that was talking with them. At first, it isn't clear whether the voices can travel through the gate. But then, memories provide an answer.
I want to see for myself. We're just about to enter through the gate. Which means we need to leave at the same time. I'm ready.
That is so interesting. She waits until the very moment the past and future converge.
We meet here again before the storm. And whatever happens, we move forward together.
I promise.
It's time. Let's go, Sonato. Now, Timekeeper!
Past and present selves brush shoulders, and the loop is closed. Dust appears and sweeps everything away at once. Darkness and silence floods all senses.
Sonato! I'm here. We're back to our real ages. How's your eyesight, Timekeeper?
She can see again.
See again.
Yeah.
It seems we've made it back to reality.
There we did.
Finally.
The dark gate at the center of the room disappears, and in its place, shrunk down its original form, appears to be floating in the black box. 3 minutes.
But there's only 3 minutes left before the storm.
They're here.
Miss Verton! Miss Zanetto! Lavender. I heard voices. Thank goodness you're back. How's everything at the library? Is everyone all right? For now.
Lavender walks out towards the main hall. The students are huddled in the book storage area outside of the study room. There we go.
The doves aren't glowing so much anymore.
They just need to glow enough to survive the storm. Yet they guard them in silence all the same. They brought Matilda here too. A sheltered dove casts a faint glow on her still unconscious form.
The immunity zone has shrunk so far that it doesn't cover the library anymore. We'd all have been doomed if these two students hadn't brought us these backup shelter doves. They said Miss Merrill was the one who got them. But the doves may not last long without them.
Mm-hmm.
Things will be all right now, Lavender. I found a shelter strong enough for all of us.
Carol, I don't think she's gonna make it. This isn't the first time she's seeing the storm as it arrives. But there's something different this time. As the world shatters before her eyes, she's without a safe place to hide her equilibrium umbrella.
The rain. It's rising.
A wave of adrenaline is receding. Her wounded leg cries in her refusal to sprint between her and the library. Yeah.
Who's there?
Verton and Zanetto made it! We're going to be okay. Come on.
They made it? But
what? I can save everyone, us included. Come, come!
I can't go any further. The reverse has already started. It's too late. I'm just hallucinating. You're not real. This must be the storm syndrome.
Don't give up now, Meryl! You can make it! Just give it everything! If you do, we all live! Look!
She pushes her heads up. The rain swirls everything into a blur, but she makes out building and burying the trees, walls, and even the sky itself being ripped apart. Yet part of the library doesn't yield. She sees light pouring into the doors and windows.
It's so far. This is where I failed my first PE test. I just couldn't reach the end of the track in time.
You've grown up! You're not that little girl anymore! Come on, Meryl! Move your feet!
Boy.
Everyone stay together! Don't leave the light! Gather around Miss Verton!
Baboon is actually doing it.
Meryl?
Oh man,
Where's Meryl?
She's not making it, is she?
Just a little more! It's so close. We can make it. We still have a promise to keep. Remember?
Sonetto. Is that Meryl? Just
She's not making
a
it.
little bit closer.
No.
I don't want to go. Don't leave me. But
Fuck. I knew it.
Meryl! No!
So close. God damn. I mean, it was obvious it was gonna happen. Meryl wasn't gonna make it, but oh man, that was devastating. Jesus. Fuck. I'll give them props, man. They actually killed off a character. Jesus, man. And that is something that at least gacha games awfully often do. Maybe at least playable characters. So props for them for that, but fuck me, that is just devastating. God damn. Pure White Folder. Humanity has always known how to survive adversity. Arcana Incursion Assessment Report. The following details the strategic analysis and operational assessments of the recent incursion by Arcana. Assessment of strategic intent. Arcana's recent incursion is not aimed at territorial or resource expansion, rather its function as a strategic probe. Our core objectives are assessed as follows: to flush out the Pax House and force it to exposure its operational movements under duress, to test the core guard's combat efficiency, and to collect critical data on our primary security assets. 2. Current situation response evaluation. The core guard has been demonstrated exemplary loyalty and effectiveness, but its deployment into direct combat has resulted in the following consequences. 1. Premature exposure to strategic assets. The core guard's true capabilities and tactics have likely been compromised. 2. Partially ceded strategic initiative. We now face the threat of targeted countermeasures, while the enemy remains undisclosed reserves. 3. Conclusion recommendations. The confrontation has allowed Arcana to partially achieve the strategic objectives. Consequently, we recommend the following. Reassess the threshold for deploying the core guard to prevent the attrition strategy reserves against low-cost enemy probes. 2. Implement tactical deception of protocols for the core guards, projecting a dummy profile along with active one to confound the enemy. 3. Establish a tiered response framework that clearly defines the escalation of order of the Foundation's defense forces, Xeno forces, and the core guard. Man. I don't want to go. So close yet Meryl cannot make it to the Timekeeper's newly created immunity zone in time. She is reversed by the storm. From Ptolemy, the battle is over. We don't have much time before the storm hits. Count the casualties as quickly as you can and bring both teams together. It's time to decide whether we stay or go. Are you alright? No, Captain Osborn was shot dead right in front of me, and there's nothing I could do. Bad luck happens to everyone. No, we'll worry about what comes next ahead instead. So, what are the commanders from the 12th squad planning to do? Are we pulling back with the rebels or staying with them on the mission? I don't know, but the storm is near, and if the choice were yours, what would you do? I wanted to be labeled the rebel, but I choose not to live. Yeah, they really don't have much of a choice here, do they? Yermolai doesn't seem opposed to the rebels. Sure, they saved our lives, but that doesn't mean we forgive them for what they've done, and being branded the rebel along with them. But if we stay here, there's no question we'll all vanish in the rain. Even with full speed, we'll never make it to the SPDM in time. But under these circumstances, maybe we really have no other choice. Yeah. Alright, 23. Peace and loss. I can see the falling tear. I do not feel, not feel my sorrow, shame. Share. Matilda woke up. The ceiling hangs overhead like the cold sky of a winter day. Yet her body, a gently cocoon and blankets, feels warm.
Where am I? Meryl?
It's just as Mama foretold. She wakes at a time long since set in stone.
Matilda, you're awake.
Burton, Sonito, what are you doing here?
Madame Berenice predicted you'd wake up sometime today, so we thought we'd drop by. I'm sure you want to hear about the school.
Mama is here? No, since the storm has passed, the school...
She grimaces for a piercing pain in her brow.
The students are safe. Most of them made it through.
Most? And Meryl?
We'll talk more once you're feeling better.
Yeah, that's not a comforting answer. You're not.
You
You're
need
not
to
fine.
rest. Just lie down for now. Your mother will be here soon.
How long has she been back at headquarters?
She came as soon as the storm ended. She barely left your side
Oh,
up
that's
until now.
nice. That's nice.
The Foundation needed her for some paperwork. She should be back any moment. She brought you a new crystal orb to replace the one you lost during the fight.
She tries to turn to look at the gift at her bedside, but her neck brace denies her.
Please, don't get up. The doctor said you need to rest for now. We've got a few more get-well presents for you. Probably easier if we show them to you.
Super chips with zesty salsa?
Super chips with zesty salsa? Don't tell me they're from...
Jay? Yes. He went to great lengths to sneak them in.
Ah, Jay.
Chips? Il est incurable. What on earth must go through that big head of his?
You're technically, I think Jay basically sees you as his little sister at this point, Matilda. Continue. Shelter dove.
Shelter dove? Shoot! That is not something you should just be carrying around like a toy.
It's only a replica the students made.
Aw.
Plug it into a 230-volt outlet and it lights up. More of a lamp than a shelter. Lavender brought it over when she came to visit.
Ah, that's cute.
She said the students all wishing you a quick recovery.
A lamp? It looks so much like the real thing.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to look at it. A Rider-Waite tarot card. Why are you
Sonetto and I thought you'd appreciate this.
Ouf, mon cœur. You did this on purpose just to tease me, no? Tell me you didn't forget what I actually use for divination.
Right, tarot cards divination, of course.
Of course not. Which is precisely why we picked one with silly anecdotes on Arcanum on the back.
Okay, that's
you can
kind of
read
funny.
it like a storybook.
Then I suppose it isn't all that bad.
Alright, let's end the conversation for now. Let me see. Yeah, let's end.
Just leave the rest. I'll look through them myself once I can move a bit more easily. It shouldn't be more than a few days. Until then, I will lie here and think about how to repay their kindness properly.
Of course. We'll leave you to it. Laplace wants to see me as soon as possible. We'll visit again soon.
With heavy hearts, we announced the passing of Richard, principal of the SPDM.
Right. The, woman fucking writing letters of the deceased now.
The Joint Committee of San Pablo Foundation has elected to appoint Zhang Zhizhi as acting principal.
Who?
Until further arrangements can be made. This decision is effective immediately.
I think that might be a new character.
Her existing responsibilities will remain unchanged.
There, the cup. She takes a sip of her soon-to-be lukewarm tea. A scarlet berry dissolves in her mouth.
You look as stunned as the day I named you Chief of Staff. You had that tea back then, too.
Wait, hold on.
Has it always been the same blend? Milk vetch, goji berries, ginseng, or was it Dong Quai?
Hold on. Is that Madame Z's real name? Is she gonna be the principal of the SPDM? Oh my god. That explains. Oh, Jesus, man. You're moving up in the world, Madame Z.
The latter, along with a few other herbs. It was a gift from Black Ibis. Ma'am, forgive me for repeating what I said back then. But I fear I may not be the right person for the job.
Haley did a good job this time, and you definitely better than the old principal.
The SPDM has been asking for their principal to be put on the joint committee for a while now.
And since she's already in the joint committee, two birds, one stone, right?
This makes for a convenient workaround. We put a committee member as their principal.
With respect, ma'am, I haven't been involved in school affairs for years. Many will doubt the decision.
I wouldn't be concerned about that. We've got more than enough justification to back this appointment. Had Vertin and Sonetto not uncovered the secret of the boon, every student in that library would have been exposed to the storm. It's as sound a reason as any for you, their direct supervisor, to assume office. On top of that, Investigator Matilda placed herself in grave danger, and Ms. Merrill gave her life protecting the students.
Yeah.
The Timekeeper's team paid a heavy price to compensate for the school's failures. I am confident they will accept the matter with grace.
Merrill Vanderveer. I only spoke to her once, before she left for Antarctica. She never seemed to want the spotlight.
She walks through the brief memories of her meeting, contemplating what she can say about the girl.
She was happy just being an ordinary girl.
Whether she'd have liked it or not, her name will be remembered by those students for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, she will.
Without her, the spare doves would have never gotten to the library. Those kids would have been lost before the Timekeeper returned. The Storm-Fallen Employees Archive will preserve her medal permanently. When you get to the school, the first priority will be reconstruction. Nearly its entire staff was wiped out.
It's gonna be
They'll
hard.
be desperate for new blood.
This sounds very much like the Foundation right now.
Yeah.
We took our share of losses. Experienced staff who had survived multiple storms. Some went all the way back to before the first. Have you read Miss Stranger's report, ma'am?
She lifts her cup again and it's cold.
Yes. If you're curious how Manus Vindicte slipped its troops in here unnoticed, it was through something they call the Wind Weave. Ms. Stranger discovered a portal, and within it a gigantic beast thought to be the Manus troops' carrier. She believes someone inside the Foundation opened the portal and guided the Manus here.
That's what I thought as well.
The captive ritualist's testimony supports this theory.
Oh, so she is captured. Good to know.
But who was their accomplice inside the Foundation?
Good question. Who is the traitor? We have a just like we had a mole and with them, now they have a mole with us. What?
Slow down. What's the hurry? A dog chasing you or something?
A dog? More like 3 critters in a lab coat who keep yapping at me. We might as well throw the workplace noise regulations straight in the trash.
In all fairness, Adler, you never specified the speed or cadence of the incantation. A flaw in our experiment protocol, I'd say. I thought you'd have established more stringent guidelines after the 9th storm.
Ah, yes. How very helpful of you, Ulrich.
Laplace scientists are on high alert as usual.
Mr. Enigma.
Timekeeper, you've arrived at the perfect moment.
Am I interrupting? Looks like you're experimenting with that incantation I learned from the boon.
Yes. We hear you haven't suffered any adverse effects from reciting the incantation. Well, it's a difference from the first circle situation. If we can decode the mechanics behind this incantation, we may be able to significantly improve the effectiveness of our anti-storm equipment.
Yes, provided
Oh,
the
hey, Pointer.
incantation actually works. After our awakened colleagues confirmed the incantation's harmlessness on them, we gathered subjects of every race we could find at Laplace. Human, arcanist, even artificial intelligence.
These dorks even tried to find a female arcanist of the Timekeeper's age in an attempt to control the variables. Like that would ever work. I told you, didn't I? Virgin's one of a kind.
As you can see, Timekeeper, we need your assistance.
Okay.
Would you please recite the incantation while connected to our energy monitoring systems?
Okay, let's see if that actually works.
How do I connect to your system? Do I need to wear a monitoring device?
No need. The systems in this hallway have already linked up to you.
Not convenient.
I see. Vikiju, on Laregno, de Morta Muloi.
The clamor of the Laplace hallway drowns the voice out. Perhaps it's due to the lack of the boon as a medium, or perhaps it's due to the storm's environment factors, but...
Nothing's happened.
Yeah, I think it needs to be in a storm or with the thing, right?
This is it.
The committee members look over the building 5. Warning tape blocks access to a once normal building. Only site staff members donning protective gear are permitted entry.
Keep clear. Building 5 is temporarily closed. Authorized personnel only.
This is where the largest breach occurred. Of course, all traces of the portal are gone now. Ms. Stranger sealed it completely.
We look up at the crumbling tower, standing tall in the center of the vacuum, sealed off by a cordon. And an arcanist architect has stabilized it, but the loose rubble still falls from time to time.
Ms. Cornerstone is overseeing the building's repairs. But the greater concern right now is our looming staff shortage.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people.
It seems that we have no choice but to keep expanding admissions. The resolution must stay in effect.
But didn't you say it was the cause of this incident?
Yes. The resolution undoubtedly intensified the long-lasting resentment against our refugee policy. Many were upset by our decision, and it seems that agitation escalated into treason. The Foundation has always had to make difficult decisions in regard to who we grant refuge to. Every one of us has been forced to watch family and friends perish in the storm.
Have you? That's actually a question. Have you had to been forced to watch family and friends perish? Well, I guess you were a part of the Foundation before the first storm, so I guess you would, huh?
Even among those we do save, many join us unaware of the true ramifications of the storm, and the devastation that comes with it.
But in this last era, Manus Vindictae revealed the existence of the storm to a larger population than ever before. Once we passed the resolution, it was all but certain that we'd be flooded with refugees.
And yet, we couldn't let them all in. It wasn't fair, of course, but fairness isn't a luxury we can afford. No matter how much we expand, we still can't shelter everyone.
Then do you believe this was done in retaliation to the Foundation's strict admission policy?
It isn't quite that simple. The staff involved seemed to be acting out of conscience, not resentment. They thought, for whatever reason, that they were doing the right thing.
They were letting people in without the proper procedures, and that let a traitor in, or a spy in. Yeah. I mean, I will say the Foundation is pretty horrible, but they do have these regulations for a reason, right? Because for this exact type of thing.
These are wounded, Traumatized people, tormented for years by the grief and anxiety of living out their own time. When they saw the desperate crowd outside the gates, they could only think of their own friends and families. Lyra saw her chance and took advantage of their sympathy. She promised them a way to save more people. If they helped create a passage bypassing Foundation security, all those waiting outside could take refuge from the storm.
None of them expected Arcana will be the one coming through that portal.
Yeah.
No. They never meant for this to happen.
Yeah.
But good intentions can still lead to catastrophe.
The way to hell is paved by good intentions. The good old saying. The politician falls silent. Who would be fit to judge them by their intentions?
So, what do we do with them?
What would you do if it were your decision?
Ah, man, you're grooming her to be a leader of some sort, aren't you, Constantine?
Given the number of people involved, strict punishment would only further destabilize our already fragile situation.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can give them a chance to make it right. Send them into the field to go after Lyra and investigate this Windweave. They've already paid dearly for their actions. I doubt anyone will fall for her words again. Moreover, they've had first-hand experience with the Windweave. At this moment, there is unlikely anyone more suitable than them to look for it.
I'll take it under consideration. It may well be the most practical solution, and I'm sure the court will agree.
I have two direct requests from Burton. One asking permission to return to her field duties, and the other is from Miss Stranger. But since she belongs to the Secretary Defense Program, it falls outside my authority to make the decision. The Timekeeper wants Miss Stranger to be released from all her current duties and put under her team. Miss Stranger has explicitly stated that she has no desire to restore her phototaxis and wishes to keep all her current memories. She hasn't decided on the other aspects of her work yet.
Let her keep them. To have rejected the mask and survived, that alone proves her loyalty.
Yeah.
What about her other requests?
What other requests?
You're asking me to give up the program's strongest asset.
Which is... Constantine doesn't continue her questioning. She pauses, reflecting on her subordinate's reply.
I thought she'd prefer to forget it all.
Okay. Damn. When the conflict over personnel begins, discussion rebuilding the Foundation in the SPDM. Laplace Research is busy organizing previous backup duties. After visiting Matilda, they work for to uncover stuff with the boon. Okay. Given your size and physical structure, you are likely the most affected when Arcana casts a silence incantation. Could you describe what it felt like? It will help us research countermeasures. Alright, Nautica. Alright. So yeah, can you imagine the poor awakened guys? They must have just fallen unconscious for wow, I felt like when Arcana cast the incantation, my body gave up completely. My talons and wings stopped responding, and I couldn't move at all. It came down hard on the plaza. My body wasn't injured, but I had no strength left, as I suddenly lost all feeling in my lower half. Come to think of it, only my lower half was affected. My original body felt fine. How strange, because it was a human body. Right, man, I feel bad for Mr. Apple. The guy just completely got unconscious or whatever. Huh. Alright. 24. Horrible ward. Walk free from the maze of lies and find the treasure as light as a breath. The committee building, Southern Gate has, for the most part, been restored for its pre-battle state. The occasional staff member hurrying across it sends shivers down the branches of a newly planted saplings.
They've already finished rebuilding here.
The garden was easy. All it took was transplanting a few plants. I hear the gardeners have been enjoying experimenting with the local flora from the new era. But that can't be said for everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Building 5 will take some time.
I've heard the Foundation is borrowing offices from Laplace just to keep things running.
Yes. A development I doubt Laplace is thrilled with. Giving up office space and facing a near certain budget cut next season.
She smiles generally and no longer hindered by a double meaning hanging off the corners of her lips.
I remember you mentioning you were looking for ideas for a new name. Any luck so far?
I was flipping through one of those baby name books earlier. I found a few contenders, but I couldn't decide.
You have any preferences?
They're all nice, I suppose, with deep meaning and presence. I just don't know which suits me best. In a way, the idea of having a new name is kind of strange, exciting, but frightening at the same time. And I worry there isn't any kind of name that will ever feel right. Perhaps I'll stay a stranger. A stranger can be anyone after all.
Yeah.
What is it, Verton?
Oh, nothing. I just sensed something different about you.
Something wrong, you mean?
No. Quite the opposite. You seem more alive than ever.
She averts her eyes only to catch Madame Z approach.
Leaving already?
Yes, Mom. There's no use waiting around here. We should head out and explore the era.
On the topic of exploring, you never said what you were hoping to find.
Meryl. I've seen so many people vanish in the storm. But this time it was different. I saw a golden thread just before she disappeared.
Right, she was still connected to the boon, so she saw her fate, right?
You have my permission to head out. But we must talk more on that when you have time.
Miss Stranger decides to insert herself into the conversation.
Madam Z, is there any news about my application?
She raised her question with some anxiety.
Yes. The Vice President and I have spoken.
Alright.
Considering the sensitivity of your role in the Foundation, if you leave your post, your record here must be entirely erased.
Right.
All your past achievements and contributions will be expunged from our records, including the sacrifice you made in closing the Windwave portal.
Basically a blank slate, exactly what she wants.
That all means nothing to me.
She senses some room for negotiation, Madame Z's tone, and broaches this topic with a spark of hope.
After everything I've done for the Foundation, this is the only thing I want in return.
You do understand the Timekeeper's team is still part of the Foundation. Burton reports to me.
Of course. I don't expect to be cut loose entirely. Working with I just want to live my own life. As an arcanist under the Timekeeper.
I see. Then it's settled. From this day on, you are a member of Team Timekeeper.
Alright.
Thank you, Madam Z.
I'm not in a position to speak on behalf of the Foundation, Miss Stranger. But if only for myself, I'll never forget what you did for us.
gone. All of them.
Yeah, they went with the traders.
I'm afraid so.
Irene sinks into his seat, avoiding matching his eyes with Kreis.
The first squad never reached the school and hasn't returned since. There's been no sign of them since their last report before the storm. The entire convoy just vanished.
And my squad?
Gone too.
Right, they'll be thinking they got by the storm.
Our preliminary reports suggest they encountered an ambush in the mountain pass, and that Igor's troops were present. It's possible they were captured. Or they defected.
Igor. I have to go after them.
You know you're not. Irene turns his head, less willing to look at him.
The Foundation has postponed your trial, Kreis. Given your prompt response during the attack and, frankly, the Foundation's manpower shortage. The committee has also decided to sustain your command of the 12 Squad. Though, at present, it only consists of your medic. We leave you to your discretion to plan your next move, which might include, for instance, searching for the rest of your team.
Right, Marcia's the last survivor here.
Don't say it like you're doing me a favor. This was a part of our deal. I take the blame. You keep me free.
Of course. It's all reciprocity. One more thing. Our tracking devices haven't been able to locate our subjects in this era. In other words, the tracking serum has failed. And it appears the vessel ensoulment reagent didn't work on your rookie either. The Timekeeper is setting out soon. She seems confident she can find Meryl.
Okay, so the tracking serum doesn't work for reversed people. Or people who cross the storm or something like that?
The Timekeeper has ways to locate her even without the tracking serum.
Seems a
Her
new
abilities are far from ordinary. You should know that by now.
Yeah, Vertin got a little power up here now. He shakes his head. Kreis seems to gesture for what it truly is, nerves.
Listen, you're at liberty to search for your soldiers however you like, but you must remain on the tracking serum project.
I aim to do precisely that. I never leave a soldier behind. In the meantime, I'll try to make contact with the Timekeeper.
You may want to reconsider that, Kreis. She's unlikely to be an ally in our goals.
Yeah, she wants peace, not to create another army. The board has been reset. New game has begun.
The attack may have thrown us off stride, but we'll regain control within the Foundation before long.
Right.
If the Timekeeper won't work with us, then we proceed in our own way.
Okay, yeah. To be continued. Right, let's see what I have here. Same stuff, really. Yeah. Do you have anything else? Nope, just this, I guess. Yeah.
It seems that just about everyone has accepted that death must inevitably follow the rain.
You're still here after the storm.
But not you. How many loved ones have you lost? You keep count, don't you? The same tragedy has played out over and over again, ever since your acting principle first brought you into that stark grey building. Do you really think anything can be done for them?
This will be the last time.
It won't. Not yet. This isn't the last golden thread you follow. More will come. More upon more, until you can't see anything else. Then you'll wind up just as blind as she was. But I don't say that to scare you. You're lucky. Someone will always be there to show you the way. But that just means the burden on your shoulders is all the heavier. You'll carry that weight until it breaks you. So why not just save the world instead? Dead or alive? Drag them all into that magical suitcase. It'll save you some trouble, and you'll get to be the savior you've always wanted to be. But if you can't save them all, the least you can do is remember their names for them. The rain has fallen on some more than others. Each time, it washes something away. In the end, who they are and who they become will be up to you.
All right. There's more here. There. Ambush strategy. The fastest way to breach a fortress is to open the gate from the inside. Top secret, case briefing and jurisdiction statement. To support documents the attack carried out by Menace Vindictae, hereafter the attacker, against Foundation headquarters, the SPDM, heretofore the targets. Prior to the 11th storm, the investigation was conducted by the Pre-Storm Dispatch Center, the Ad Hoc Investigation Committee under the relevant cause of the Emergency Defense Code of St. Paolo Foundation to analyze and determine the attack route of entry in the cause of internal defense collapse. 3. Attack methods in the scene reconstruction. The attacker used an unregistered arcane array, technical codename Windweave, to bypass house surveillance and defense measures at the target site, striking directly at the facility's interior. Phase 1. Small advance unit led by Lyra arrived at the target site and began infiltration, lowering the guard of personnel inside through the following means. 1. False support. A Menace Vindictae member, suspected to be Lyra, used a false identity to approach multiple Foundation members and their close contacts, earning their trust. During the storm countdown, she successfully manipulated several headquarters staff and individuals with prior refugee experience into following their instructions and opening access to the facility. Menace Vindictae members also use arcane skills to attack the personnel and facilities of the Defense Surveillance Department, rendering surveillance systems inoperable. 2. Defense breach. Under arcane control of Menace Vindictae, captured personnel were turned and used as inside operatives, guiding the attacker past the main defense network and destroying the base defense systems, weapon stocks, and alarm systems. 3. Temporary line. The defense unit and the inside operatives set up a Windweave array within the target's interior, completing in preparation for a second wave of attack. Once the array was in place, the main force of Menace Vindictae arrived at the target. 4. Witness testimony and evidence record. Witness 9 testimony. Engineering department, senior researcher. I saw Nancy standing in the doorway. It wasn't her shift, so I went over to ask about her. She started saying those things like, such beautiful weather, and yet we're still here. History really did get it wrong. And rewrite the score around the anthem. Welcome humanity's rebirth. Witness 47 testimony. Human Resources Department clerk. Those traitors were among the first when it came to justice and order, but then again, maybe that's why they'd rather admit they were guilty than admit that surviving was just luck. Alright, so we get a clue update here. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. And gets us everything that happened, essentially. Yeah. Everything that happened, it's pretty much at the end here. Yeah, poor Meryl. Yeah. Matilda... What's this here? Oh. The attack on the SPDM was diverted by Menace Vindictae to weaken the Foundation headquarters. The school suffered heavy losses, with most of its faculty and staff dying in the assault. Fortunately, thanks to the Timekeeper and her companions, most of the students survived. The Monitor Assistant Lavender acted quickly and decisively during the attack. I am confident she will be a valuable asset to the Foundation going forward. Another issue was the storm. We used to keep it a secret from the students, but it was Lavender partial knowledge of it, granted due to her status as Monitor Assistant, that enabled her to act accordingly. Given that our conflict with Menace Vindictae will only continue to escalate, we must reevaluate the school policy of dissemination of the storm-related information, and even consider reforming the entire educational system. Finally! Yeah, the thing is not working. Alright, Laplace. Laplace has to knock it off with explosions, or at least not blow things up on a daily basis. Just imagine how much we could accomplish if we spend our time researching rather than cleaning up. Still, thanks to researcher Elizabeth's plan, we survived this attack. Combined with a backup plan from researcher John Tider, Laplace's losses were kept to a minimum. The Foundation also reported something interesting. Arcana seems capable of sealing the Arcanist's ability to cast incantations, and they seal even worse than arcane items. Knowing this, we're gonna have a lot of work in our plates. Krukov, the guy, Arcana, as usual, the president. Constantine. Creyas. Right. Madam Z. Over the eve of the storm, Manus Vindicta attacked with Alright, give me a second. Alright, anyways, where were we? Where was I again? Let me see. The attack damaged several Foundation facilities, and although it seriously affected our operations, and even worse, it was loss of life. I also saw so many of our colleagues get. Since Arcana was targeting the president, the community building suffered the most damage. But thanks to the help of Miss Cornerstone and Team Timekeepers Arcanus, I'm sure the building will be back in use soon. Then there's the matter of the traitors. Madam Z mentioned that Manus Vindicta coerced some staff members into opening the way. It seems the higher-ups plan to give them a chance to redeem themselves by assisting in investigating the Manus Vindicta. These people. They're the ones responsible for this strategy. How can they be so forgiving so easily? Even if they provide intel, they should be locked up afterwards. Yes, they must be. That's the only way to do the right thing for our fallen comrades. Oh boy. Is it this one? Survive the Timekeeper reverse. Okay, I think this is it. On the eve of the storm, there's something, I don't know, probably. Yeah, for that one we read it already. Oh, no, whatever. Let's just go. Last one, probably. The legendary Hermitage. People say that deep in the mountains, there where a bird song echoes. There comes the thread that Verton's following. Yeah, I couldn't read that.
They've lived in the orchards for generations, sharing their homes with rare, bird-like critters, and mostly keeping to themselves. Each of them grows up with a companion critter and speaks their language. Their elders rule the area, and the young are driven out upon reaching adulthood.
Sonata raises her eyes up from their files. A breeze brings along the gentle scent of fresh grass.
That's all we gathered from the inn last night. How reliable do you think these accounts are, Timekeeper?
Reliable or otherwise, they're the only leads we've got. We've visited every town nearby and come up empty. This bit of folklore could be our last chance.
Even if it is true, their territory is very likely protected by a ritual that prevents outside interference.
Not to worry. I think I know a way in. Come, Sonetto. Follow me.
Shh! They'll hear us. We don't even know whether they're friendly. What if they're hunting for you? I admit they're overdressed for hunters. Fine fabrics and all. Oh, that one's just caught a coat in the briar patch. But how did these fancy ladies get past the barrier, Behan? What could they want here?
Please stay still, Timekeeper.
She crouches down and uses her glass feather again to hold the large flytrap mouth open. The leaves razor-sharp teeth gnaw at her tool, completely ignoring the fingers prying the coattails from its clutches.
Thank you. I suppose this plant has a penchant for altering clothes. These are no ordinary brambles.
She inspects her glass instrument under the sunlight. Unfortunately, the plant teeth left visible bite marks on its translucent surface.
It looks like a carnivorous plant, but there are no remains of any prey. Only berries wrapped inside the leaves. If I'm not mistaken, these are Tylwyth Teg berries. I read about them in Common Arcane Plants of Wales. Apparently, eating these berries grants arcanists Tylwyth Teg sight, allowing them to find the impossible garden. These plants... But since we're now in 1935, here we are looking right at it.
Tylwyth Teg site. I suppose that's reason enough to give it a try.
Timekeeper, perhaps it's best we don't.
You'd have stopped me by now if the book said they're poisonous.
Yeah.
I think we can live a little.
She's eating the berries.
Yeah, the berries are poisonous.
Wait, I'll handle this. Stay, but hey!
And off we go. A furious shriek pierces her ears, then a fierce gale sweeps across the orchard, forcing the shrubs in its path to bow.
Behan, get back here!
Ah, there she is. Reversed in the storm and back with us, huh?
Who's there? Timekeeper, watch out!
No! Don't hurt her!
Well, we're gonna fight the bird? Oh, that's kind of silly. Oh, okay, we guess we have her. Right.
There, it's our time to
Oh, we're
shine.
fighting Sonetto. Okay. Look at that fat bird. Alright.
Don't hurt her! Behan, get back here! Ugh, Behan, you're impossible!
Alright, let's immediately go for the ultimate.
So am I.
This ultimate is crazy.
Of a name. I beseech you.
They really are doing the animation like how do you say it? The animation budget went up a lot.
Fletchlings,
83, meaning she can just.
one of my best
Oh, that is
fletchlings.
crazy
Time to
powerful.
fly.
What the hell? No, that is actually insanely
One of
powerful.
my best moves. I can do this. It's alright.
Yeah, no wonder she's an excellent support. Holy shit.
This should do the trick. It's alright. Hear me.
Each moment, now night.
She's using her ultimate.
Stay away from my buddies.
Yeah, no shit. This is a powerful as hell support.
Is it over
What
now?
the hell, man? 83? That is ridiculous.
Swifto Stony.
The mispronunciation prevents her arcane skill from taking full effect. The strange bird reveals itself and descends upon the intruder's feet, pecking and biting all their shoes.
Hey, you! Stop her! That plant bites! And watch out for my little friend. She may be small, but she charges like a boar.
Stono Swift.
There we go, that's the correct pronunciation. With the grey bird now encased in stone, the caretaker scrambles over. She gently lifts it up and she pets it, dispels the fortification incantation. The bird calms and the clamor ceases.
Sorry. She's a greedy guts, this one. Always protective of her food. You... did I actually hit you with that petrifying incantation? Why are you staring at me like that?
Yep, you are a reversed person, so... Yeah, Meryl.
We're fine. Sorry, just a little shaken.
Though the golden thread twisting within her familiar, it's been woven into something new. Stranger.
I'm the timekeeper of the St. Pavlov Foundation. And this is Sonetto, my assistant. And you are?
The Foundation? What are your people doing out here? Oh,
Following you.
Right, you can call me Rhiannon.
Rhiannon, okay, that's how you spell it.
Rhiannon.
Yeah. Sonata tries to break her silence, but she can't. Not as she looks over this person at once so familiar and so
We are
different.
very sorry for the intrusion, Miss Rhiannon. My assistant and I have been searching for a lost friend.
Ah, well, I'm afraid you aren't likely to find her here. I haven't seen any strangers around in ages, and Mam's never mentioned anyone either. I'm sorry, Miss...
Oops. Please, call me Vertin.
Miss Vertin.
Just Vertin is fine.
Vertin, I see. Then I insist you stop calling me Miss as well.
Rhiannon looks the messy pair adventure is over.
Well, I can't have you leave with those wounds untended. Please, follow me.
They arrive at the Rhiannon's last and tidy abode. Potion ingredients, books of incantations, a nest woven with vines and winter bedding. An attempt at maintaining a balanced life amid all the world's chaos.
Sorry about the mess. These little rascals are quite a handful. It's near impossible to keep them all in line when Mam's gone.
Ma'am? Your mother lives here as well?
Nah, I think it's something else. I think it's a name. She digs through a mountain of arcane ingredients, trying to find something amongst the vials of bat wings and toad skins and rabbit's feet.
That she does. Mam was the finest witch in all of Perthshire before we came here. A walking encyclopedia of arcane knowledge. If only she were here now. She could heal you with just a breath. Aha! There it is.
She pops a cork of a glass bottle containing a root fiber brew. Its pungent odor wafts out, causing the fledgling of her shoulder to hop down with a caw.
Shoo! Away, Behan! That's not for drinking, you little rascal. Off you trot. Play somewhere else.
Behan grumbles and ruffles her feathers, indignant, burying her beak in her chest.
I've never seen a bird so clever.
She's an Adar Luch Gwyn. Not many of them around these days.
Sadness crosses her face for a moment, but she remembers her guess and shoos the negativity away. She dips the piece of cloth into the pungent potion and begins tending to the still bleeding wounds.
You know, you're not from around here, and you aren't one of Mam's guests either, so I really shouldn't have let you in. But
Whoops. I've no need to worry. I've been through worse.
Oof.
Much worse, actually.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Do you get hurt often?
That she does, yes.
Our work keeps us traveling constantly. Like now. If you stay on the road long enough, a bit of wear and tear is inevitable.
Yeah, didn't she get, like, shot a bunch of times as well, one time?
Traveling? Just the two of you?
Not just us. But Sonetta and I always travel together.
Mm-hmm. The scratches have stopped bleeding, leaving only a faint mark behind.
What about you? Do you travel much?
A little. But nothing like what you must do.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about it?
No, they're trying to recruit her, huh?
Huh? Oh,
The sudden question caused the fledgling on her wand to turn its head. Their eyes widen.
No, I couldn't. I have to stay here at home and help Mam. Plus the little ones need looking after. And then there's the orchard. I'd rather stay here with them, really. Watching these little rascals grow up, it's a real treasure.
Mm-hmm. She fiddles with the fledgling's feathers, allowing herself to content to smile. The suitcase is picked
We
up.
should probably get going. Once again, we're sorry for disturbing you.
Oh, don't you worry a thing about it. You aren't our first uninvited guests.
It's been a pleasure. But we should probably get back to looking for our friend. Sonato, let's go.
Timekeeper.
Yeah, she is her friend, huh? Sonata wants to say something, but ultimately she chooses silence. Rhiannon isn't the classmate she remembers. The classmate who would bury her face in her collar. The classmate who was always in trouble for her poor grades, yet spends most of her free time reading books from the library. The rain had dissolved that girl. She was gone, and all that's left was only memories. They exit the secluded abode.
I've got the defense ritual up and running again. Stick to the calcite path, and it'll lead you safely out.
As they do, as she says, taking careful avoid stepping on the chirping fledglings that hop across her path.
Thank you, Rhiannon.
Yeah.
Should you need anything from the Foundation in the future, or if you change your mind about traveling, feel free to reach out. Just stop by the nearest Foundation branch and tell them you're a friend of the Timekeeper. They'll know how to reach me.
Rhiannon stares wide-eyed and blinks, looking both unaccustomed to such kindness and somehow guilty.
That's awfully kind of you. I'm really, really sorry.
What do you mean?
Rhiannon raises her wand towards her visitors. The bird perched atop it, alarmed, jumps down and seeks cover behind her feet.
What's going on?
It's just... This is the Adarlu Queen's last safe nesting ground. They've been nearly hunted to extinction.
Is she gonna erase her memories?
I can't just let you leave.
She's gonna erase our memories, huh?
I assure you, we have no intention of revealing this place. Please, tell us what we can do to put your mind at ease.
It's too great a risk. I'm so sorry.
She looks to the ground and mutters something to herself, but the flapping of an Adar Lich Gwyn winds drowns out her words.
After I wipe your memories, I'll take you straight to the railway station. I promise. It'll be better for you to forget me. And everything here. It's safer for all of us.
If they get their memories erased, they'll just keep coming back because Burton sees you're Fred. So they're just gonna keep doing the loop.
I won't...
Dissolve into the...
A cry accompanied by a powerful gust of wind interrupts her incantation.
What is that?
Giant bird, probably. Oh, like, yeah, Gwendolyn. An enormous bird covered in lustrous feathers jaws its with his wings, causing a quivering grass to leave it to still. He stares at the visitors with the large eyes, then turns his attention to Rhiannon.
Glendor, you're back!
Glendor preens his feathers a bit, shaking a heavy bag from his back. Rhiannon approaches him and kneels down. She hesitates, leaving a sudden anxiety about its contents, but she opens it anyways.
What's that in your bag? Clothes, biscuits, chocolate spread, berry preserves, chappatontis, and a letter?
Is her mom telling her she can go?
Ma'am?
She looks up in disbelief.
Hang on! She sent you here to kick me out?
Oh, look at this song in the background. It's really nice. Even newcomers can make out the helpless resignation in the bird's face.
But why? What does she want me to do?
Her companion offers no answer.
Don't tell me you're siding with her, Glendor. Well, I say we're not going. I'm your bonded witch, aren't I? We've talked about this, remember? Forget all those silly things I said about adventures. I want to stay here with you, and Ma'am, and the birds. Oh, come now, please don't do this. I wouldn't know what to do with myself journeying out there. Be reasonable.
I have a perfect opportunity here with Verton and Soneto. Gwendolyn flaps his wings fiercely.
Let me down!
Well, you're going. He grips her cloak with his sharp talons and takes flight, bringing her up into the air with him.
Rhiannon!
No, Soneto! Put down your wand! He won't hurt me! He's family!
They're heading north. Come on, we should follow them.
Alright, let's go.
He's taking me to the nearest town! Once you're out, head north! You can't miss it! I'll see you there!
You're coming with us no matter what. Glyndon flies close to Rhiannon and Lacilia Sharp. Together, they soar into the Welsh mountains behind Suffolk Tea Berry Garden. Oh, Sentinel. Oh, you're doing a highlight reel of the previous chapters? Or the aftermath of this whole thing? Nope, it's just a highlight reel. Oh, Charon. Oh, man.
This is changing. This isn't darkness. Just reframing. Curtain of rain reveals the sky. On stage we fall. Off stage we rise. Golden thread. Binds what sometimes a goodbye.
Man. Gee, that was a great chapter. I don't know what the hell everyone's been talking about. Everyone's at least in the when this first came out, everyone was just saying it was not a good chapter. What the hell are they all talking about? This is awesome. This is great. Bittersweet, very just great, just tragedy all over, and with a little bittersweet ending. Meryl may be gone, but her shadow remains. And Rhiannon. Riposte. One rule of clever conversation: never say it what you mean directly. Your Honor, I rarely see you outside the court. It seems the distant headquarters has meant changes for all of us. The jury has reached its preliminary verdict on your case, but that doesn't mean I intend to give up my inquiries outside the committee. Pity. I was rather hoping it was purely a social call. Ever since the trial has receded, I've been wondering, have you decided to let me off this time, or are you simply gathering more evidence against me? Let's pick up where we left off. You confessed to sending subordinates to use tracking serum on a member of your own squad. In past cases, given the exigencies of war, leniency has been shown to commanders who simply lapsed in judgment. But I'm more curious as to the source of this tracking serum. I believe I made everything perfectly clear in the committee. It was a positioning test sample from a medical department warehouse. An independent report was already confirmed it was harmless. I've reviewed that report, the one unauthorized by the Foundation Medical Institution, so allow me to correct the record. It was a positioning test sample, lacking official safety clearance from the headquarters. In other words, the serum origin is unknown, and that's the real question. Where exactly did you obtain this tracking serum? Your Honor, documentation and judgment may be within your authority, but speaking or remaining silent is still my right. Are you threatening a special tribunal officer? You misunderstood me. I'm simply saying I can't answer that question. Perhaps you can ask me again in the next trial. I have a document here providing that in October 1920, following the 10th storm, you dispatched a Yermolai to the Don River region to investigate the classified research project long since abandoned by the Foundation. I don't like to presume, but I get the feeling that it isn't tracking serum that you're actually after. It's the investigation itself. You sent Yermolai to Peregrad to investigate the vessel installment experiment, yet he returned with the tracking serum and administered to Meryl immediately without keeping any record. I assure you that falls well outside the operational mandate of the 12th Squad. The Whitestone House seems further than I expected. Back on topic. What are your findings regarding the vessel installment experiment? None. Yermolai never located the Ember Room. He only found the leftover vial of the tracking serum in a separate hidden warehouse in Peregrad. The tracking serum is indeed related to cross-area diamond marking, a product of the vessel installment experiment. In the past, researchers used it to track subjects reversed by the storm. Are you you simply administered to a member of your own squad? Did you give it no thought to any potential consequences when you issued that order? My only concern was achieving the objective. If there's a cost to pay for it, I will, and clearly your decision to meet me in private suggests the price is negotiable. Beautiful, loss of civilization. Beautiful, useless things are always the most fragile. Let me see, it doesn't say the date here, but alright. Wait. 1945. Okay, so we're in World War II now. Great. Essentially, we're close to World War II. That's great. Beautiful, unless things are always the most fragile and fleeting. Post-incident debriefing record display room collection losses. 1. Incident overview. The last incident of headquarters display room was triggered by the forced maneuver event, Majuv event, namely the recent miners attacks. The identified items include an Italian portable typewriter, 1969, one set of 1980 disco music cassette tapes, one sword hilt of unknown age recovering from the lake bed of Snowdonia, and 42 era relics in total. See appendix, lost era. I'm pretty sure Regulus with the 80s discos. Timeline. Occurrence. During the attack, the display room was temporarily used as part of the defensive structure, serving as an emergency shelter and wartime storage facility. In the process, multiple areas in the display room sustained severe damage, and the wall in the 1960s-70s exhibition area suffered complete collapse. Discovery. Following the events, the logistics department carried out a post-storm cleanup operation in accordance with the storm cleaning protocol. During the subsequent review, the custodian cross-checked the era relics inventory and discovered that items were missing. Response. On the same day, the custodian reviewed the arcane surveillance records and confirmed no entries related to lending, requisition, or damage or maintenance. The following day, investigators complete the preliminary value assessed the initiated internal briefing process. Cost analysis. Logistics department. Due to the lack of arcane value in the missing items, clearing personnel exercised a reduced vigilance during the post-storm cleanup process. Arcanum containment department. The storm cleaning protocol lacks clear criteria for distinguishing between era relics and historical waste. Security department. Mass Vindicta had seized the opportunity to steal items during the attack. Conclusion. Cause currently undeterred. Yep, many people don't know. Corrective actions. Logistics department established a safeguard against accidental disposal. For example, by introducing a 72-hour holding period and incorporate this incident into the storm clearing protocol. Arcanum containment department. Refine the classification standards of the collection and consolidate the management of all non-arcane items in the display room. Security department. Upgrade the missing items tracking system and enhance overall security measures. Recommendations. The tracking priority is now dispatch of historical relics is classified as low. Arcane items, including overdue loaned items, remain the primary priority. Appendix, lost era relics. Inventory. Alright, what do we have here? 1935 is where we went, huh? Avian Inquisitor behavior and feeding methods. Meryl's note, huh? The guide covers the economy and habits of other Lich Gwyn in detail. They live in the berry orchard and they have strong bodies and powerful wings. Riding one through the sky must feel incredible. Unfortunately, there are so very few of them left. Griffins are also large, bird-like creatures. Could have been related to other Lich Gwyn. 5 easy recipes to brew an invisibility potion. Shapeshifting is great, but invisibility is even greater. Rather than letting others see you in a different form, why not make sure that they can't see you at all? The brewing methods for the invisibility potion is fascinating, but the ingredients aren't easy to combine. Fiddler Crab shapeshifted for dummies. Shapeshifting is important no matter how what. It lets me slip away without anyone noticing. When things get dangerous, there's my way out. Note found among Meryl's personal belongings. These seem to have been written during their school days. Yeah, I see. About certain members. Seems that I found a place where the loyal advocate I mentioned before. Join Team Timekeeper doesn't mean leaving the Foundation, but I believe she'll have more freedom when she used to. That said, there are indeed certain individuals within the Foundation who have the privilege of temporarily separating from it due to their special circumstances. That vampire investigator, for instance, yep, some-wise. The Foundation always maintains a contact with such individuals, of course, then occasionally sends them for urgent commissions. During their time away, however, they have the right to decline. Okay. What else? We have this. Just the usual stuff. Okay. Yeah, that was great, actually. This was a hell of a story. It gave us a lot more lore. The only really thing is that, well, yeah, of course, Rhiannon is Meryl, and we only have like what the last 10 minutes of the story with her. But yeah, damn, really, very cool story. Give us lore about Arcana, about the Foundation itself. Well, give us the first look at the President as the first. And yeah, very good. Probably one of my favorites now. Let me see if I still think the which one is chapter 7 again? Let me see. Yeah, that one. This one is still my favorite one. But other than that, that one in the chapter 4 is still one of my favorites. But other than that, it's a very good chapter. Very good main story thing. Take a look at the clues here before we end. The Core Guard. Philosopher exiled. Vertin, her divine, President Will. Vertin and divine. Yeah, something definitely is up with Vertin, huh? In the event of the storm, the Griffin Legion used Admiral Igor's arcane skill to support the first squad on the battlefield where Manus Vindictus set an ambush. The enemy was stronger than expected, and with the storm approaching, the first squad. Oh right, we didn't get the interaction with Lopera and Igor. I'm kinda excited for the next main mission to see that. The enemy was stronger than expected, and within the storm approach, the first squad faced a difficult choice after the battle. In the end, the first squad did not return to the Foundation, but they are safe. I have no intention of deciding in the Foundation personnel. Whether they stay or leave will be decided once the situation stabilizes. Please forward this message to the relevant Foundation officials and let them know about the Griffin Legion. Does not intend to make an enemy of you. Alright. A report from both Eastern and Western fronts show that Manus Vindictus has been using the Windweave for a long time. Yes. If their previous attempts were just tests and this attack was a planned operation, prepared since the last storm. The flood. The entrance to the Windweave has been closed and reduced to ruins, but we should be able to restore it in time. In doing so, it will help us understand how Manus Vindictus carried out their attack. We also consider the makeup of Manus Vindictus. Higher-ranking members have followed Arcana, but not all share the same goals. Prima is loyal to Arcana, but Kurutov seems to have other motives. Their leadership may be more complicated than we realize. Within the preliminary information of the Windweave and the capture of Prima, we may have been able to reverse engineer it and plan our counterattack. Yeah, having a prisoner is actually huge. Yeah, it's actually pretty huge. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. Let me just grab all of this. Yeah, pretty good story. I like that a lot. Let me see, what do we get in the mail? Right, a few of these things, and grab this as well. Very cool visuals as well. I really enjoyed this story, I'm gonna be honest. Very good. Other than that, that is pretty much it. I'm just gonna collect stuff here so I can what is this? Oh, it's the thing. Right. The second thing. Yeah. Not gonna spend that here. Other than that,
why do I have to?
Let me see. Do we have enough for a summon? No. Let me see. We have a mirror pawn shop. Yeah, we have enough for 5. I think we might have enough for a 10-full here actually. Let's see. Yep, alright, let's do 1 10-full and then we can end today's part. Nah, seems about right. Can do 1 more pull. Yeah. They darling.
Ready to welcome me.
And nothing. Alright. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you all next time for when we do Rhiannon's story, the you that's meant to be. And then also we'll also do the Syndrome of Silence as well, since there are 2 more endings here. I don't think 8-Bit Arcade is anything new, so we don't gotta do anything about that. Focus Flashback, because I'm gonna do on my own, and then it's just the, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna do the anecdote and thing later. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.